Nightmare Vacation 1 and 2.
Oh, they're
What's
so
going
good,
on,
Dave.
everybody? This is Bronco Juggalo with the Super Slash Brothers.
The Horror Man.
Terrific Nightmares JM.
I'm just a fucking Dave Maggot.
I'm just a Dave man.
I'm just
You know,
a
this
Dave.
Trampa Inferno movie better be fucking like the greatest movie of all time. Because you guys keep hyping it up like it's so fucking good. And every time you do that, the movies have turned out to be shit.
I'm sure you probably
we gotta start telling Brad that movies suck. when
I'm
we
sure
really
you probably find a reason. As a matter of fact, I said that same exact thing to Dave. I mean, to Joe after I watched it, and I was like, "We're gonna go there and fucking gangbang you if you don't." Like Vacation, Vacation Horror 1 and 2. You're gonna. I would be very surprised if you didn't like 2 better, Dave. But they're both really good.
2's fucking nuts.
Man, I went on a fucking binge. I went on a binge with everything Joe sent me, and I don't know whether anyone would like Head or not. I can't figure out who to suggest that one to. That movie's just fucking cool.
Hobbs. I don't know.
They might like it.
What up, Hobbs? What up,
Which
Tim?
one?
Hey,
Hey,
Jennifer.
Jim.
It's called
Premonition.
Go watch your movie.
Premonition?
Yeah.
I've heard about it.
Hey, Hobbs. Hey, Jim. Hey, Tim. Maya was awesome.
Maya's good.
Oh, yeah, that's the weird one I've been wanting to see. That Joe talked about the one time.
Yeah, Joe hit the nail right on the head with that one. There's some fucking brilliant kills. Brilliant kills. And they don't spare on the gore either.
Well, now that Bill and I have wrapped filming on the fucking Tremor series, we're going to start just getting into a bunch of different shit. We're going to start doing a lot of singles things, do some more comic cave stuff like that.
Hey, Chris.
Fucking, do what?
Hey, Chris.
Harley, go watch your movie now and stop running around my house.
What movie you watching, Harley?
Hey, Patrick.
I don't fucking know. But they're running around the house and they shouldn't be. Hey, Patrick.
I was just about to ask Brad if Frozen 2 is any good, but I'm sure he doesn't like the Frozen movies.
I mean, it's a decent film. I mean,
Frozen?
it's not exactly my favorite of the Disney movies, but it's a decent movie.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Ah, there you go, Jen. What'd you think?
What the hell was I fucking talking about?
I know Rick hated it.
Jennifer,
No
do you
way.
get for Hunky Boys?
Yeah. Rick didn't like it.
Mr. Rick didn't like
Hang on a second, guys.
No.
Big shock.
Probably just too silly. And do you want to build a snowman? I do.
I recommended Train to him the other day. I think he'll like Train.
Is that the Thora Birch movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that one. Yeah, that's a Terror Train remake.
Terror Train remake?
Yeah, unofficial.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
If that was the case, then that's like pretty fucking awesome. But they took a lot of liberties with the story, though.
Oh yeah. It's like Hostel on a train, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Except for it's like Turistas on a train.
Oh yeah.
Because it's black market shit.
Mm. It's good. I've been wanting to buy it. It's getting pretty cheap.
It's very good. I enjoyed it. It's pretty gory. That's why I thought of Rick. Every time I see something that's like super gory, I think of Rick.
Frozen 2?
What?
Said Frozen 2 is super gory?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yeah, they focused on the wolves and the guy that they got, and they dragged away.
Disembowel.
Hey,
What I
Cody.
was trying to say is that now that we're done with that, I'm going to try not to do any franchises for a while, with the exception of the one Dave and I are going to do. And I'm going to try to get a lot more single movies and things like that, movies I haven't watched in.
Tramp Infernal.
We'll
Cody.
see.
Hey, Cody.
Well, honestly, every time you mention it, makes me want to watch it less.
Well, I know
Yeah.
the first thing you're going to say. I know the first thing you're going to say about it.
What's
And it's
that?
going to be something that is going to go against the film.
What's that?
I
Since
can't
you
tell
always
you.
know me better than I know myself.
Well, this is something I know for a fact because it's
Every
something that
time
you
Jay
know.
says I'm not going to like something, I love it. And every time he
No,
tells me I'm
no,
not
no,
going to like
no.
something,
I didn't say
don't
you weren't
like
going to like it. I loved it myself. I thought it was great.
Brad,
But I'm
on the
a-
copy I sent you, does it have a slipcover?
Yeah, it does
No,
actually.
it's actually the entire thing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was going to say the thing is a slip. It's an envelope, so technically yes.
Mark my words, Joe. This is the first thing he's going to say.
Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna say. Yeah,
Well,
Come
tell
on,
me,
come on.
motherfucker.
Is it?
like I said, it's kind of like it's supposed to be that and something else.
Quit fucking
Yeah, I
giving
know.
each other fucking secrets and telling what the fuck it is.
But the other thing he's gonna complain about is
Yep.
one word.
Yep. Yep.
I love how
Hey,
these guys can communicate in
hens.
telekinesis.
No, they're fucking typing to each other. Hens with like
Oh,
little
okay.
fucking
Okay.
I
know,
didn't think you were going to
gossiping
say
hens.
that. I thought you were going to say this. Yeah, I said that the other day.
Yeah, that he's definitely gonna have an issue with that.
This one
Yeah,
too.
the
Yeah.
Casper remake is awesome.
It's awesome.
I like it.
The
I like it
what?
better.
We
than
need
the
to go
original.
over again how the Sandlot doesn't make any sense.
No, not really. I love
'Cause
that
the
movie.
baseball.
The
Well, I
Sandlot.
love the movie too, but it doesn't mean there isn't a giant plot hole in there.
You know, you can go and buy baseballs for. How come I just clicked on us and got a StreamYard fucking an ad? Come on now.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Wasn't there 2 of those?
It's really good, Cody. You'll like it. I'd be surprised if you didn't.
Yeah, and Cody, when you watch it, make sure you watch it through the credits.
Yeah.
Joe Spinell returns in Maniac 2 Roadkill,
That's a comic book.
the shocking sequel to the classic film that you'll never forget. Well, how can Joe Spinell return in it if Joe Spinell... Wait, Joe
It's a
Spinell's
They can
comic
alive.
draw it. They can
It's
draw it.
Ibon Press comic book.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's on the road in that one.
Ooh.
He fights the New York Ripper in the first set.
Seriously?
Yeah, but the New York Ripper's wearing a duck mask.
Oh,
So
come
it's like a versus movie.
Yeah.
No, Cheetah, the Sandlot's definitely fun, but I was watching it the other day and I noticed something I never thought of before, and I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck? But as Jason pointed out, of course, and I knew this thinking about it,
yeah.
there'd be no movie if they did that, but it's still like if it was anybody else, we probably would have just done that. Because if you think about it, why would you steal that fucking ball when you know that your stepdad has probably multiple baseballs to play with
Right.
that he used earlier in the film?
Right.
I wouldn't steal anything from Dennis Leary.
Why would you take the ball that's
Exactly.
on a case, that's
Fucking
on like a
asshole.
display,
Smoke
that's
while
signed
doing
by
it.
somebody up on a? That's just common sense. Now I get it. He's a kid.
Bam.
Yeah,
Like, rescue you.
I don't want to get like smacked in the face by Dennis Leary.
Yeah. Hey, you guys ever seen Judgment Night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Oh my god, amazing movie, amazing classic fucking soundtrack.
Yes.
That
Now, is
soundtrack
that a horror movie? I think so.
Yeah, it's just like a slasher movie. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, basically. It's like
I
a
don't know if I've seen it.
You've never seen Judgment Night, Brad?
Judgment Night? I don't think so.
With
No,
Emilio
awesome.
Estevez, it's got the dude from Gladiator, that boxing movie.
It's got
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding
Kurt
Jr.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Junior. Yep.
I definitely haven't seen it.
Jeremy Piven.
'Cause I don't think I've seen
Yeah.
any movies with Emilio Estevez and Cuba Gooding Jr. both in it.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
they
really
go
good
into
movie.
they're going to a boxing match.
They take
Is it a boxing match?
Yeah, they basically take the wrong shortcut, basically.
Yeah.
They rent an RV and go downtown into a bad part, which I have actually done before. Corinne can attest to that. But
I used to live in the bad
they-
parts.
they end up this is in New York City when we were coming home. But they see something they shouldn't, and they're on the run for
The whole fucking night.
yeah.
And it's so fucking badass. It's just
It is fucking great. Movie.
Dudes, I want to start drinking right now to take the pain in my feet away.
Okay,
But
I got
I'm
a question
so-
for you.
What?
You said today was Well, we were kind of like bordering 12 and 1 o'clock, so you don't have to work tomorrow?
Oh, what are you talking about?
You said that today was your last working day.
Yeah,
but I
for the
wasn't sure if
week.
you meant Friday or if you meant Saturday because
No, I meant Friday.
Okay, well that's cool. You got Saturday off.
Yeah,
Good.
so
Maybe he's playing with all.
anyways, I really want to start drinking right now, but if I do, I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep because I'm so fucking beat.
Just throw on South Park so we can listen again.
I have to do that, by the way. I cannot not finish a sentence when I'm talking.
I don't think I've ever seen the second Sandlot.
No, I haven't.
The second one, and I think there's a third one too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Really?
I think there's a part 3. Yeah, if I remember correctly, because we didn't buy them, did we? We almost bought it because there was a box set with all the 3 movies, and then something else, a 4th movie with it. And I don't remember what the 4th movie was, but it was some other. I think it was the Goonies, maybe, or I don't remember.
Maniac Cop 5. Did it have a slipcover?
I love Sandlot. Sandlot's a good movie. And even though it has that big plot hole, it's a believable movie. Goonies is totally not believable.
Halloween 3.
We can talk about Halloween 3 when he's awake.
Yeah. I would just say, hey, Brad.
I talk about Halloween 3 in my Tremor 6 review and
here we
a
go.
lot of other crappy movies.
How can you diss the Atkins though? The mustache.
I totally forgot about. I totally forgot to mention Jason Goes to Hell. Though. Sorry, Harry.
I can agree with him on that one.
Yeah, that movie sucks. It still sucks. I don't hate it as much as I used to, but it still sucks really bad.
I like the gore, but everything else, the beginning and the end are good, but everything they just force you through the rest of the goddamn movie.
The greatest thing Toby Hooper ever did was revamping the franchise and pretending that part 2 doesn't exist.
You know
He
what's
didn't
funny
like
is that when I watched Jason Goes to Hell, I never noticed the Evil Dead references until you made them because I hated the movie so much I didn't care.
Yeah, you just kind of zoned out.
Stuff. Yep.
Yeah, that's the point. It's kind of like the little deadites in the book and everything. Yeah.
The hell is that, Joe?
Ah.
Tramp Infernal, the killer.
Yeah, we won't know until we watch it.
Oh, that helps. Thanks.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I thought it was like a severed head. I couldn't see anything.
No, it's his mask. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's fucking
Oh no,
awesome.
I couldn't see the body behind it. It's like, oh man.
So, Jen, did you ever say what you thought of
I was just teasing you there, Eric.
Psycho Gorman? Or did I miss
What?
it? I liked it, but
She would have killed me. If she was the brother, she would have killed me.
damn. That's it. Yeah, she took Brad's approach on that one. She didn't like the sister.
Good night,
Yeah.
I don't like any of the human characters. They're
Yeah,
all
yeah.
fuckers. I want a movie. I want a sequel where it's him going through space and doing like fucking war style space shit. Like,
So,
that's what I want. No, I want it to be like fucking like gore style, like fucking hardcore blood and guts, fucking feces, fucking defecating on things.
Feces.
I'm telling you, you guys want some good fucking entertaining, awesome movies. Check out the gore films.
I have. I love gore.
You got Phallus in Wonderland?
I've checked them out. I haven't bought them. My friend had the VHS back in the day.
Yeah, that's the only way you can get Phallus Wonderland unless you get like a burned one. I don't think they've ever released it on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it for Bill way back in the day. It was actually the very first eBay thing I ever bought off eBay.
Nice.
And it's because I wanted it for his birthday, and the only thing I could find was the VHS. And yeah, I fucking, and then I discovered how awesome eBay was, and I was like, okay, sweet. I can find just about anything I want on this motherfucker.
Oh, fuck.
But that one, Skull Headface, Bloody Pit of Horrors, all those fucking movies. They're all fucking awesome.
I need.
There'll definitely be a Psycho Gorman sequel, seeing how well it did.
Well, who knows? I mean, that's relevant these days. I mean, because technically with the fucking Corona and everything, I think it did go to theaters like very limited, but it was pretty much a straight to video. And
Mr.
A
Rick.
lot of movies that, it was popular on straight to video, but it didn't make enough to get a sequel. And
They should make a Psycho Gorman sequel where the other monsters come to Earth and the only humans left are Mimi and her family, and they're like fucking battling with Psycho Gorman because look how it ends, you know?
Yeah.
hey, Rick,
Rick, we're talking about your new favorite movie.
Yeah.
You know-
Psycho Gorman.
hey, Rick, I can't wait to see the new stuff you get on your store there or your website. I linked your website onto my home bar so I can always check it out.
I picked up
I wanted to get some of those Cat Stick Blues t-shirts of yours.
a trauma movie by accident, Dave.
Which one?
I meant to tell you about it. Blood Oath.
Blood Oath.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. I didn't even know it was trauma until I got it home.
Is it? Now I gotta look it up.
Hey, Rick,
Yeah.
are you how are you getting the stuff? Are you just like, did you make a deal with somebody to do it or what?
Hey,
Yeah, I
Paul,
was kind of wondering that too, but I didn't
Or
want
is
to.
this stuff out of your personal collection?
No, you can't do that. Not if you. I mean, you can, but
You can sell anything you want of your own if it's your website.
right. But well, I doubt you would have one in every size. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Is it from 2007?
Not sure. It has a woman on the front.
With
I
the
think
big
I might have taking it upstairs.
the big what?
Tiffany Shepis movie.
There's a woman taking
I
it upstairs.
think she's in it. Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah.
I took
Hey,
it
Paul,
upstairs.
hi,
I didn't
Ben.
even realize it was a trauma movie until I got it home. I was like, hey, that's
Oh,
a
I
trauma
should have
movie.
checked
Right?
the mail. I didn't check the mail on the way home.
Hello, everybody.
If you want to, my keys are hanging on the thing, on the shelf. I bet you. I wonder if I'm waiting for my Hamilton book order to come in. I got some cool stuff this time.
I actually didn't see. They just sent me an email
I
like
haven't had a
last week.
chance yet.
I didn't see anything on there that I really wanted. To be honest.
Cat Sick Blues is awesome, Cheetah. It's a really well done movie.
Patrick wouldn't like that.
It's very extreme, but it's a very well done movie. He said he asked
he
for it.
doesn't. He doesn't dig the.
He said he asked
doesn't
them
dig
for
the
it.
extreme stuff. Here it is, Dave.
It's extreme, but it's
Tiffany
not extreme
Shepis.
like. It's not extreme like The Streets Run Red extreme. It's just more basically violent extreme. I mean,
Tina. Well, I mean, come on, man. He's got a what do you call that thing? A spiked dildo.
yeah, I know, but it's not like. I mean, it's not
Well,
like
it's
he's
not
over there
extreme or
licking.
anything, you know.
It's not like he's over there licking his own cum and shit. You know. I mean,
Oh wow. Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay.
you didn't see The Streets Run Red, Dave? Come
He
on.
did.
No, I saw it. Yeah, I forgot about that part.
That guy was
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I got them both thanks to Dave. Dave found me the bloody one. And then, of course, like a week later, I go to fucking Target and find a bunch of them.
Yeah.
If it's
I
any
gotta
good,
go
I'll have to
back
watch
to
it.
Target. Gotta hunt that nun down, see if anybody has
Hey,
Chucky,
you watching your movie?
so I can get the joy of finding them in the wild instead of ordering them online.
Did I tell you that they had? I didn't tell you actually. When I was at Target the other day, they had the new Nightmare Freddy.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
had two of them.
yeah. I had it in my hand the other day.
Oh, you did find it.
Yeah, I had it in my hand, and I'm like, he's sealed up. Sometimes with the cloth figures, the clothes figures, I like to open them.
Yeah.
Sometimes. So, but he's
I
kind of
don't.
sealed up, so I don't want to cut it open.
Yeah, I didn't. I don't open them. I don't open them.
It's from the
anymore.
movie Streets Run Red, Jen.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
And my friends made it.
God, I'm fucking hurting.
My friends are gross.
I gotta watch that last Scarecrow movie that I've never seen.
You motherfuckers need Jesus.
Ah.
Scarecrow's Gone Wild.
Oh yeah.
What?
Scarecrow's Gone Wild. That's the third movie in the Scarecrow franchise.
That just sounds so fucking gay.
Yeah.
I'm picturing
I bought it.
scarecrows.
I watched the 1st
I'm
two.
literally picturing scarecrows lifting up their shirts and hay falling out.
Yeah, that would be funny as hell. That's perfect. That would be awesome.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
but
awesome.
I haven't
Rick.
watched that
I'll
one
check
yet.
it out.
I found that a
Hey,
while
you got
ago.
Halloween in that motherfucker. I'm gonna come and kill your ass.
Oh,
Rick says he's got a cheesy movie pack going up on the site.
Did I direct it?
okay. Did I direct it? I have not, Cheetah. I did watch. No, I didn't. I have Sputnik, but I haven't watched that yet.
Ooh, I want to get that one.
And
Hey, Danny.
yeah, I was supposed to do a
Hello.
I was going to do a and one of those collection updates that I used to do because I haven't done them in a long time, but I just never did.
I like to see collection updates.
Well, you were late to last week's. I showed.
Oh,
them.
you were showing. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're hurting for Sputnik?
Hunting.
Hunting.
For
Okay.
squirt.
Devil's Gate is worthy. Okay, I'll just check it out. I still think my favorite is it's either Vinegar Syndrome or Blue Underground. But Vinegar Syndrome actually went down a few points after I heard that they omitted a scene from Death by Temptation. So they can kind of suck my balls now until they release something really good.
What up, Danny B?
Fuck with the color.
Yeah, the color too. So they can double suck my balls.
Y'all do me a favor. Go over to the Teespring website and get some merch.
Get a shirt with my face on it.
Get a shirt with my balls on it.
Get a shirt with this face on it. Ah, ah. My grandmother wears it.
And even if you don't get a shirt, go tell me what you think of the Teespring store.
Get a Bronco Juggalo coffee cup.
You get my shirt
because it doesn't have a. It doesn't have a.
We're gonna have to put a new. We're gonna have to put another Joe the Horror Man shirt up. So Joe, we need a new design because I totally remembered that the back of your shirt says Slashback Saturday. We're not doing it anymore. So.
Oh, is it really, Chris? It's a good movie if you haven't seen it. It's really good.
Yeah, I gotta watch it on Shudder too.
Yeah,
I know Jen's got one.
It's one of my favorite trauma movies.
Yeah.
Man, I love the movie I watched the other night. That's for damn sure.
The Stephen King one?
Mm-hmm. I can't wait to do that review.
I hope you get a slipcover with it because the slipcover is really nice.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Who knows though? I mean, the picture on the website didn't have a slipcover.
You might though, because that wasn't a big seller. Like I know, like at my local stores, like they still have the slipcovers, like at FYE and stuff. They still have that
Really?
cover.
Yeah, they do. They have it at mine too.
Well, it cost me. It was more than some of the others. It was $26.
Yeah,
that's robbery.
There's a couple I need to get, like House on Haunted Hill. I need to get vampires. I need to get
I
want to get the 7 golden vampires. I have vampires. They still have vampires. Is still on. Wait, which vampires? I'm sorry.
John Carpenter. Yeah, the one with the really cool slipcover.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, I love that movie, but I never think of getting it because I don't know.
They got the vampires with the Y, but I don't think it's Scream Factory. I think it's somebody else.
That's Arrow. Yeah. What?
Arrow
That's
or Vinegar Syndrome one.
Yeah, but it's in. Who the fuck has it? Severn have it?
And then
in the Laraz pack.
They have the vampire on Scream Factory. That's a good one.
Mm.
Old school movie. You got rid of all the dogs already, bro? Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, it's good. That's good.
I enjoy it, Danny.
Bon Jovi's in it.
Yeah,
so.
I enjoy it, but I'm also a Bon Jovi fan, so.
It's good.
But it's not just that. I mean, I think it's a fun movie.
It's got Eddie Winslow in it too.
Yeah, people shit on it for no reason, but I thought it was fun.
Darius McCreary.
Yeah.
You know, I was in the hospital when that came out. My mom rented it and brought it in so I could watch it.
I had fun with it. I like when Bon Jovi acts.
It's not quite as good as the first one, but
yeah.
And Rose Red too. Why?
And neither of them, in my opinion, are quite as good as the Dust Till Dawn. But hey, that's just me.
Right. Yeah. I saw vampires in theaters with my friends.
I don't know, man. Vampires is real close.
I'm just a big Dust Till Dawn fan, but I'm also a big Tarantino fan, and he wrote that, and he's in it.
Yeah, I mean, I like the characters better. I like the characters better than From Dusk Until Dawn, but I like the fact that the gore doesn't look, and the when they turn into vampires, doesn't look shitty in vampires.
Yeah. What's her
I mean,
name?
it's just dated, you know.
What's Selma Hayek's fucking character's name?
I don't know.
Santanico something.
Satanical Demonia.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she's fucking like,
my.
wow, damn.
And if it's
I
possible,
still say-
chicks have actually gotten bigger. So.
I still say, even at her age now, she's still the sexiest woman in the world.
Yeah. Have you seen her tits lately?
Selma Hayek? Yeah.
Yeah. They've like doubled in size.
Because she's had kids.
That's
Send me the
fine.
link.
They ain't my kids, so I don't give a fuck.
What kind of beer you got?
Warmpus.
Oh,
Not warm.
Bud Light.
Oh, cool. We had this like really sweet Japanese whiskey last night, and Dogfish had 60-second IPA or whatever the fuck it is, 60-minute IPA.
Who had what?
Me and Alana. We got this.
I thought you said dogfish. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Dogfish had.
Yeah, it's a beer.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said dogfish had, as in like somebody you know named Dogfish.
Oh, now I need a friend named Dogfish.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Aw.
God damn it.
They make me happy when I see them on Instagram.
Spud,
me, guys.
Spuddy. Spud,
Our groomer called us. Apparently, they got a long-haired Chihuahua came in for the rescue,
Mhm.
and she, like, with Frankie and all, she was like, "It's a really sweet dog," and blah blah blah. I was like, I'm not ready yet.
Mhm.
I don't know if I'll ever be ready.
Jen's gonna change her name to Dogfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should change your name to Dogfish.
Yeah.
Jen,
Dogfish.
change your channel name. Why not?
Dogfish.
Fuck you,
Oh.
Joe. I haven't done my review yet, Joe.
No, I did mine last night.
No, I still got it in my head, man. I can't get it out of my head.
I ordered a VHS copy when we finished watching it.
It's so fucking good. So fucking good.
Catfish, but a dog.
Can't wait for the next one.
Does it begin with a T?
No.
It does not?
Nope.
Does it begin with a D?
It does.
Selma Hayek, John. Whew.
So it will be D and then T.
Yeah. Just because of the years they're released, it makes sense to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. Well, it's been a while since I've seen both of them, to be honest.
Looking at the list, the next one would be like my hypothetical number one right now because it's one of my favorite horror movies anyway.
It's not my favorite movie by him. That's the thing. I know it's yours, but
yeah, because it's just one of my favorites overall.
Dogfish. Dave's Dogfish.
So that means I gotta change them because I have them all sitting here, like in order. Thought about watching my recommendation for that again.
For the next one?
Chihuahua.
Yeah.
I want to see your recommendation from your last movie, that Patrick movie.
Mine?
Yeah.
I have it right here, I think. I don't think I took it upstairs.
I wanna see that.
Have you seen the original one, Brett?
That's not that meat, is it? There's an actual ice pack in there. It's white.
I'm trying to find it.
I like the Patrick remake because it's very gothic.
Oh, fuck. I did take it upstairs. No, I took it upstairs. Shit. I like the Patrick remake better.
Mm.
Because Sharni Vincent's in it.
Mhm.
and she's really good in it. But I do love the original, though. I think the original is probably more underrated than the remake, but less known than the remake. No, but the remake is less known than the original.
Yeah.
Have you seen it? You've seen the remake, right, Dave?
Mm-hmm. I got that.
Good movie. Good fucking movie.
Uh,
Joe needs to get it.
Yeah.
Because it's a slasher.
It's a slasher. A slasher movie.
It feels like somebody's taken a wrench or a freaking
Me too, Jim.
a wench to my fucking ankle again.
This is Charlotte Gainsbourg, and then she's gonna smack you in the dick with a piece of wood.
Yeah. Squirt out blood.
You do those brows wonderful, Dave?
Yeah, like it.
Is that actually what she's... Is that...
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. I'm just making silly faces.
That's what I was saying, Chris, because I think that the original is very underrated. Because in the three that's in that movie pack, you have Patrick, you have disturbing behavior, bad kids, dead kids, and you have
Is that the ice pack or is that the meat?
the fuck is it called, Dave?
Thirst.
Too long.
Thirst.
Yeah, Thirst.
Uh,
And I find that
side.
Patrick kind of gets
the other
talked about a little bit less
Right
than the
there.
other two. In my
I don't
opinion.
like Thirst. I obviously I love like the other two, but
You know what's
Thirst,
funny?
I don't know.
I have that 3-pack, and I can't remember Thirst being in there. Like I
Oh,
Yeah, it's
I
in
don't
there.
remember.
yeah,
I don't remember what the third movie is.
it's very forgettable.
I watched that for the first time last year. I've had it from Severance since they first brought it out, but I just never watched it. And I finally watched it, and I kind of enjoyed it.
I remember I wanted it to be a little bit more Australian. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
Dead Kids is a little less Australian, but I like the vibe of it.
I
I love how like they pretty much remade it and didn't acknowledge the original at all.
What did they remake?
Disturbing Behavior. They made Disturbing Behavior. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the same film.
Yeah.
I love that one too.
I keep forgetting we have our video coming up on Sunday. That's before the one we just watched. So I forget where it is now. We still have that one first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's coming to get me. Never met me.
I was going to say, another exploitation film that no one ever talks about, and I am going to use it as one of my recommendations for on down the line. It's a movie called Acolytes.
Ah.
It has anybody see the movie Warrior with Tom Hardy or Thomas? What the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton.
Yeah, it's got Joel Edgerton in Acolytes, and he plays a serial killer.
Oh, cool.
It's a really good film. I like it.
Sometimes I forget he's not American.
Who?
I
Joel
always knew
Edgerton.
that Thunder existed, but I had never seen it. And like I said, when Corinne and I tried to rent it from I think it was Comcast, and we got points and had everything ready to go, and then the fucking movie didn't show up. So we ended up, and that's what I was saying, Joe. We ended up watching The Rose with Bette Midler.
Not
Go from the
Peaches.
Center to the Rose. I had never seen The Rose before, and we had it, and I was like, fuck it. Might as well watch it.
I don't think the ice
It was all right.
Bronco Juggalo talks movies.
Bronco Drunkalo.
Bronco Tacalo.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, that was when we first redid our basement. We got the big screen TV, and we had just gotten Comcast, and I was like, gotta watch The Sender. Nope. Ain't happening.
I've never seen it.
It's good. It's a really good film. It just That last section just.
Here's a funny thing. It's like I commented on someone commented about that on my video.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like we were loving that movie, and then we hit the end, and it was like, but it's not like the end wasn't like awful. It just fell apart a little bit. You know what I mean?
It did.
But up to that point, I was really impressed with it. I was like, "Bro, this is really good."
Yeah, story's good. The acting's really good. The blood's really good.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And even the way it actually ended, like the end clip, I thought was cool because you obviously knew what happened.
And the stuff is not bad. It gets a little bit like disjointed a little, for a little
bit. It does. Like, wait a minute, didn't that happen already? Or what the fuck's going on here? Yeah.
But other than that, it really was good. I mean, it deserves to be on that list.
I actually have that, Patrick. I need to watch that. Yeah, The Rose was good, but when I wanted to watch The Sender, I didn't really want to watch The Rose. So.
And she rode upon it. Return to sender.
I have Return to Sender on Blu, but I've never watched it. Watch it.
No such number.
Those of you in the chat who have been following the Fangoria challenge, which movie are you looking forward to us reviewing?
I'm following it, but I haven't paused on that list to really take a good look at it.
It's 8 seconds. You should have read the whole fucking thing in 8 seconds, goddamn it.
I'm looking forward to all of them.
I'm following your thing. I'm definitely following all your videos.
Oh, The Ugly. Have you guys done The Ugly yet?
Nope.
No, I want that movie. I did that movie. So
I did it for Slashback.
Oh.
I've been meaning to get that movie for years. I saw it at Walmart, and I get so bugged that I passed it up.
I rented it when I worked at the video store. I only got halfway through, and I had to do something, so I never finished it.
That's one of my all-time favorite serial killer movies.
Brad, if you get it, you have to get the original DVD, the Trimark, or get the VHS because the re-release DVD is cut.
Yeah.
Oh,
the one with the white slipcase, I think it had, or something, or a white cover.
So Lionsgate.
You're actually not right, Joe. You're leaving one out because the Blockbuster special is also not cut because that's what I have.
I don't know what that is.
They had a Blockbuster exclusive rental.
Yeah, it's the same. But
they used to put one of them on. That's uncut too.
That was still the Trimark DVD.
Yeah,
it was just the Blockbuster exclusive. I'm saying the Trimark DVD is uncut. The VHS is uncut, but the Lionsgate DVD is cut.
Yeah, still a good movie, but you want that black blood.
That's the type of movie you need. I feel like it's important for that movie because
it is
of the ending.
Yes,
it kind of changed.
His whole reasoning is based on the gore in the film. Kinda, yeah. That's an Australian movie, isn't it?
New Zealand, yeah.
Oh, New Zealand. Okay.
Close enough.
Yeah. Yeah, The Ugly is so fucking good. I remember you didn't like it, Joe.
Yeah, I just wasn't hugely impressed, but I did like it more the second time. I can't stand those fucking guys. That's why. Fucking guys that work there.
Oh, yeah. And the warden, he's like a pencil dick.
Yeah, exactly.
He gets on my nerves.
I like it itself though. Like I love the end. That last scene is like great.
Yeah,
because it throws back that whole black blood thing. Yep. I know, Patrick. 2 hours.
Into that vein, doctor. My circulation's fine.
I gotta give a shout out to The Forest because it has the best killer.
Just the nerves.
What's a killer?
In The Forest, the killer, the angry dad killer.
Oh, yeah. She's talking about a different forest.
Oh,
yeah, I was too. I was thinking, what
Daddy's
are you talking
going
about?
hunting.
Yeah.
Daddy's going hunting. I love The Forest.
You know who has a good killer? Tramp Infernal.
It does.
Hey, Eric, are you still around, buddy?
Indeed it does.
I just watched that the other day, man.
The Forest?
No, and Search of Darkness too.
And what are those, Dave?
Those are like fan funded documentaries that are very in depth. Remember, people were waiting for the pre-orders and all that.
Huh.
I guess a lot of people. There's like a fucking at least 5 minutes in the credits where it just shows everybody who put money towards it.
Wow.
In fact, it's getting worse.
Pencil dick, yeah.
No, in the freezer.
Put his feet in the freezer.
You're talking about the one, right, Patrick? The one with the suicide forest.
I'm hoping he's talking about the slasher.
Chris says funny games, Jason.
Yeah. Yep. I love that movie. God, I love that movie. Corinne hates it. That's another one she hated.
What?
You watched both of you've seen both of them, right?
Like that one.
Yeah.
I gotta watch the original, but I've only seen the remake.
The remake's really good too.
If you have seen, and I will go as far as to say that if you have seen the remake, you've seen the original.
Yeah, same director too.
It's the same director. You
shot for
just
shot.
America does it. Yeah.
It's basically shot for shot. A movie that's actually kind of similar to Funny Games is a movie that I still need to get called Magic.
Oh yeah, with Michael Cera.
I have that.
It's similar. Yeah. Sea of Trees.
Is Sea of Trees the Terrence Malick movie?
I haven't, no.
With Christian Bale.
I can't wait to hear Dave's reaction of Vacation of Terror 2.
Isn't that the one that gets supernatural?
The second one's just fucking nuts. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how
It's batshit crazy. It's just fun to watch.
like the first one's like this good like killer doll film. It's like it's a good horror movie. The second one they're just like, let's just do everything. It's like,
we'll throw
grab
everything in that
the
motherfucker.
kitchen sink and just fucking toss it at the main character. There you go.
Yep.
Here's it.
I like that dude though. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pedro Fernandez.
Yep. He's like the final guy of Mexican slashers.
Yeah. Dollface, I have. It made me laugh in certain parts. And I think that was the result. I think that was the point. Because they did call it a horror comedy.
Well, Boneyard's about killer everything. Everything.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, that one.
Oh, I love the Boneyard. It's so goofy.
It is. That one we have to wait a while to watch because I reviewed that last year on 31 Days of Horror in October, and I need to come at that with fresh eyes. So
Fresh eyes.
fucking poodle, Jesus Christ!
It's amazing.
It is. It's. I mean, I really liked it. Don't get me wrong, but I just want to. It'll be the second time I've watched it, so I kind of want to experience it all over again.
Yeah, it's at least a once a year watch.
Yeah.
I regret when I was a kid, I went to a Rite Aid, maybe? A Rite Aid, and they had like From Beyond the Grave VHS. They had like the Boneyard VHS, the double cover.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I got it, but I was like, I didn't know what the hell. I was
The double covers are so rare now. I have the Willies with the double cover.
Yeah, I was just like, I should have been like, hey, Ma, give me this VHS tape.
Where do they have that? A Rite Aid?
Yeah, it was at a pharmacy.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, Rite Aid used to have the tapes like that, too.
Yeah.
What's a double cover?
I just
Like,
had two separate
two
covers.
VHS slip covers, just one over another.
Talking about like those things that like the CDs and cassettes used to come in, those long things, and then
No, like it's an actual VHS box. They're just two over each other, two different covers.
Yeah.
Like I have one for the Willies.
I don't think I remember that.
There's not too many of them. Like the Prism did it. So Prism did it for the Willies. They did it for the Boneyard.
Yep.
Only like a couple others. Not too many.
I think there's like a yellow and a red cover for the Boneyard, or yellow and
It's black. There's the black one, and then you pull it off, and then it's the yellow underneath.
yeah.
And then the Willies is like a blue cover with the net, the camping tent. I mean, and then you pull that off, and it has like that, like, almost like comic looking drawing of the monster.
You know what?
Yeah, that's
I'm
a really
actually
good movie,
surprised
Chris.
That wasn't on the Fangoria Challenge show, the Willies.
Yeah, I know they have no anthologies. Like we said, it's weird.
Yeah,
I wonder if they like made it a point not to include any anthologies because it seems weird that they wouldn't include one out of 101.
The only thing I can figure is that every time you watch an anthology, you have your favorites, you have your mediocre ones, and then you have the one or the weakest link. Even in my favorites, Creepshow, it has one that I don't like that much, or well, I like it now, but the last one with the roaches and all, that's in my opinion that's the weakest one. But
yeah, I wasn't thrilled on that one either.
Yeah, but maybe that's why, because you can't recommend an anthology because it has weak parts. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some anthologies that even with their weak parts, I still recommend them.
Yeah, but like the Willies would have been perfect for that because I feel like there's nothing really weak about that.
Yeah,
well,
there are ones that don't have any weak parts in
that's
them.
like perfect to recommend for something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, I can see like After Midnight or Nightmares, both of those being on there.
Yeah,
because they're like more obscure anthologies that no one really talks about.
Yeah, that's true. Or Screen Factory released that they came out with the same time as Nightmares.
By the way, I still can't find my case to return to Splatter Farm.
From a Whisper to a Scream?
No, that's another good one though.
Campfire Tales would have been a good one too.
Cat's Eyes?
No. Screen Factory never released that yet.
You have to try it.
You just got a whole bunch of like Blu-ray, and then there's a steelbook.
I have the fucking thing, but I can't remember the name of it. It came out like right at the same time as Nightmares.
After Midnight?
That's what I said, After Midnight.
Right around in that same. Dave doesn't like it, I don't think. Dave didn't like it. It was the one with monsters.
Dead Time Stories.
Yeah.
I don't know why I hated it so much. I just didn't like it at all.
Yeah, you got it, Chris. Dead Time Stories.
Yeah, we rented it at a sleepover. My friends just would not stop giving me shit.
Because you didn't like it?
Yeah, it was awful. Then we returned it the same night to get something better.
Ooh.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta feed my cat.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta feed your cack?
Cack? What the fuck is a cack?
You don't know what a cack is? Don't you have a cack between your legs? I know, I got a cack.
A cack. Yeah. Tales from the Hood's awesome.
I'm scared to do this because I don't know if it's going to come on.
What?
No, my friend Sherry, she was
the first rule of Zombie Fight Club.
Yeah.
You don't talk about eating Zombie Fight Club.
One a couple of days ago. The little, I don't know what it was, but he was like beige. He was old. But...
Oh, yeah. You need to really finish that Castlevania. You need to watch that Castlevania anime, Jay, on Netflix.
Yeah.
That's just pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I enjoy what I saw.
Yeah, we found an ice pack, but it didn't help, Jen. It made it worse, actually. I'm trying something right now.
You shouldn't say anything.
Something that my doctors told me I shouldn't do, but I'm doing it anyways.
Oh.
I'm actually sitting on my leg and putting all the pressure on it to try and make it stop.
Bad shit.
And she said she's heartbroken, just like we are.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I got a few of those, Tim.
What do you got?
Holographic or metallic VHS covers.
Yeah, they were cool. Yeah, there are a lot of Camp Blood movies, and they still keep making them.
It's not really helping very much, but it's helping a little.
Try the icy hot shit?
No, I can't use that stuff.
Yeah.
Something about it makes me break out. I use icy stuff, though. I just not icy hot.
Yeah.
But, that might help. Well, it's really going to help if I just start drinking. And you know why that helps? Because then it doesn't matter if it hurts. You just can't feel it anymore.
Just drink the pain away.
Yep.
Exactly.
I have an actual metal DVD slipcase, which is for Terminator 2.
I have that same one. It's
Yeah.
like steel books before there was steel books.
Over the
Yeah.
DVD.
I found it at a fucking thrift store.
I found it at a flea market.
I have some that have like the pull flap and it changes the cover when you pull it.
Really?
Oh, really? That's cool.
That's interesting.
I've got the ones that are, I don't know if you call them lenticulars or whatever, but they change when you move them. I like that. No, Chris, I'm working on it though.
figures.
They're hard to get because they're getting expensive. Huh?
Did you put up a video?
Yeah, either last night.
I haven't been on. I don't think I've been
put
on
up a
YouTube all
figure
day.
haul.
I haven't been on YouTube all day.
I put up a figure haul.
I said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, I noticed you haven't watched like my last 4 videos.
That's not true. Actually, that's not true.
Well, you haven't commented.
I watched your. Did you put up your Sleepwalkers one?
No.
Fuck.
I haven't even recorded that yet.
What
Did
are
you
you
watch
last for then? Because I know I've watched them.
Did you watch the Willy's Wonderland review with the flip cover?
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
you didn't comment on my Willy's Wonderland review
I boycotted that one because I think you're full of shit. But
because you're a big old pussy.
yeah. No, I gotta watch. I'm behind. Oh well, I'll get there.
I never get behind on your videos, Jay.
You're full of shit too.
I watched
motherfucker.
them all within at least the first day or so.
No, you don't. That's a lie.
I do too.
That's a lie.
I watched your Return to Sender late last night, and I watched Joe's in the morning while I was in the shower.
That's a good one. We
Joe was
actually
a
need to
perfect
do that
shower
one.
companion. He was a perfect shower companion. His voice soothed as the soap rubbed on my butt crack.
I turned into the shower man.
Shower man. That ought to be a good movie. I gotta watch it so I can review it so Brad can watch it.
I've also got Castle of Grayskull on it, or going to be on its way. I ordered it from Big Bad Toy Store, so they said I'm not going to be able to get it. It's not coming in till like August.
Well, message them back and say no now.
Well, that's okay, Jen. You have an excuse. Jason's my brother. He's not supposed to be behind.
Yeah. I'm always behind. I've been behind lately. I just fuck a bunch of YouTube.
What do you expect from Baltimore fans? They're used to running behind.
That's true. There we go. This is my next review because of Brad.
What is it? I can't see.
Return to Sender. Since apparently I've already reviewed it.
I didn't tell you you'd reviewed it.
Yes, you did.
You
What are you talking about?
You just said you watched his Return to Sender review.
And you watch yours too.
Whatever. No, whatever the sender, whatever the fuck that
Sender,
movie's
yeah.
called. Sorry.
Nick Nolte, Rosamund Pike, and Shiloh Fernandez. He picked the wrong address. Apparently so. We'll see.
Does Elvis do the theme song?
I don't know. I've never seen
And
it.
she rode upon Return to Sender.
I'll tell you.
Address unknown.
Nick Nolte looks like his
No
typical
such person.
jail
No such zone.
his typical jail look. Beard all fucking out to here. It looks like Bill the Cat.
So don't forget, everybody, tune into my interview tomorrow. We were interviewing the one and only Buckshot, underground rap superstar, fucking horror movie actor, CEO of his own company, all around awesome guy.
What horror movie was he in?
He is in a movie called We All Fall Down. I think it's called We All Fall Down, directed by Antonio Pantoja. It's a
Has it
it's
come
a
out
horror
yet?
movie. Huh?
Has it come out yet?
It hasn't been wide released yet, but I don't believe, but it is out. It's there. It's. But
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it. I'm trying to get somebody to give me a copy. So.
I want a copy.
But it's supposed to be coming out. It was supposed to come out right before all the fucking COVID bullshit.
Oh, okay. So what is this? Is this? Do you know if it's supposed to be like a slasher, monster movie?
I don't know if totally for sure. I know that it's about I believe it's about a serial killer.
Nice.
I can tell you. Hang on a second.
Nick Nolte looks rough. Yep. Return to Sender is good. Yeah, I have to watch it since I already reviewed it. Gotta get you a copy, Joe.
Make sure you show your copy with the slipcover on it, though.
Yeah, it's called One Must Fall.
One Must Fall?
It has a $1 million budget.
Nice.
It was released in 2018. And it is a comedy horror slasher film.
Nice.
Written and directed by Antonio Pantoja.
One Must Fall.
I can't wait to. Lloyd Kaufman's in it. But Antonio does all of Buckshot's videos too. Well, not all of them, but a lot of his videos. And
come on, damn it.
He did a really good fucking one with called he did a really good one for their video Villains, and also Jason Mask. It's like a cinematic video, and it's really fucking good. Yeah, Cheetah's gonna be, or Cheetah and the Midnight Hour gang are gonna be interviewing Danielle Harris. I'm gonna come on and tell her that I can't picture her naked because she's still a little girl to me.
And I'll be on there saying I can.
Even though we're the exact same fucking age.
I'll be right back, guys.
We offended Joe.
On Collector Man, yeah, I have that same exact screener.
I gotta get those movies.
And next month, I'm working on a really big horror interview for next month.
Dave Mag.
Chris.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, this sounds pretty good, Brad.
What, the One Must Fall? Did you look it up on IMDb or what?
I did, yeah. I
want to see it. I really do.
Medical pandemonium.
But I don't know where to find it on, I don't know where to find it right now. I know that a couple of my friends have it, because they helped work on it. You know what I mean? But I haven't been able to find a copy of it yet.
There's 13 critic reviews.
So I don't know if it got a wide release or not. Like as far as DVD Blu-ray goes.
Lloyd Kaufman.
Let's make some art.
Okay, what's his real name?
I don't see him on the list. I didn't pull a full cast either though.
All cast and crew.
But I know he's in the movie. It's not a very big role, I don't think. It's just he's in it. But he's been in a few different things. He is also one of the few people in history to ever perform a concert on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial.
I thought you were going to say he's one of the few people in history that actually likes you.
Fuck you.
I mean, you got the three of us. He would make number 4, right?
I got friends, motherfucker.
I didn't know. I was looking. Yeah, I didn't know Don Shanks was, and I still know what you did. Oh no, I always know what you did last summer.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Does he play the killer?
I'm working on an interview with Tony Moran. We're going to get him on the channel, and he can rant and rave about Halloween fans again.
I quit then.
He was nice when I met him, but everybody else treats him like shit.
Well, you heard he issued an apology, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Balloon knot.
All the other people at the conventions always treat him like shit. So I mean, it's gonna feed into your brain after a while, you know.
I don't mean the fucking movie people did it, you know.
I don't know. We didn't fucking do it. God damn it.
Yeah, I was watching this. Everything's so dark here. I was watching this tonight, so I wanted to ask Danielle Harris a few questions about this.
Is that Redwood Massacre Annihilation?
Yep. Third time I've watched it since I've had it. First time I fell asleep. Second time I didn't like it that much, and this time I'm actually liking it.
What
Third
pop
time,
did you get, Jen?
It's Trump,
Yeah, it's a cool release.
I think.
Yeah,
Is that
it's the standard edition, but it's pretty cool. Oh, I gotta go let Alana in. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh, a pop.
A pop.
Yeah, Jennifer said she bought another pop today, and it's all his fault. I want to get the Rick Deckard one. I'm on fire. Redwood Forest. Thoughts on
What you up to, bro?
2000 and its two sequels. I've seen all three. I just remember the first one and the third one.
I am a big fan of part 3. Part 2 is
I like
okay,
the
but
third
I
one.
am a big fan of part 3.
And the first one, of course.
And the first one. Yeah, I really like the first one.
I like Dracula 2000 a lot.
Yeah, I'm one of the few people, that really likes that movie and think that it's very criminally underrated.
Yeah, it is very. And Avengers,
I think that Wes Craven, and when it came out, everybody loved that movie when it came out.
You got a Ronin?
I can't say like everybody in horror circles because
Damn.
I wasn't, like in with a lot of the horror circle people at that time. But all me and my friends and people that I talked about in like just, I guess, mainstream normal people or whatever you want to call them, everybody saw that movie and everybody fucking liked it.
I liked it. I thought it was great. That's the Ronin pop, the Hawkeye as Ronin, right? Has the swords and everything.
Trini, what up, homie?
Hey, Trini. I haven't watched Dracula 3000 yet. I do have that, but I haven't watched it yet. I haven't heard great things.
You haven't heard what now?
Yes, I gotta see a picture of that, Jennifer. You gotta send me a picture. Because I thought Ronin was a really cool character. I used to have the action figure of him. But I sold my action figures, my Marvel ones. I had quite a few of the Marvel Legends series all together in the Build-A-Figures, and I sold them all. So I would take them out and play with them. Should have kept them in the packages. They would have been worth a lot more, that's for sure. Send me a picture, Jennifer. Send me a picture. I like Ronin. Did you know? I'm here by myself. God damn.
No, I'm here.
Thank you, Jennifer. Hawkeye is one of the few people that can actually wield Captain America's shield. For a while, it was just Hawkeye and Bucky.
Which verse, in the comics or in the
comics? Yeah. For a while, it was just the Winter Soldier and Hawkeye were the only two people that could wield Captain America's shield. Besides,
what did you think of them putting Captain America being able to pick up Thor's hammer in the movie?
I think it was important because it had to show that he was worthy. That he was like, because I mean, let's face it, the second Avengers film, the Endgame film, ended up being about Captain America, kind of, and how he had gotten older. They picked up that part of the story and everything. So, you know, that's how I guess they were gearing up to have Falcon take his place like they did in the comic books.
You know, that's what people, one of the things people are talking about when they're talking about this new Superman movie and how they're just going to rape swap and make Clark Kent black, which is bullshit. Sorry,
Right.
but it's bullshit. I don't care what anybody says, it's bullshit. You know, because there are so many good black characters out there that are being put on the shelf that deserve movies
I
that
agree.
they're not getting, and they're just going to freaking blackwash somebody, and that's just crap. But something that a lot of people are saying is that they're doing it because of that, because they made Captain America black, but they didn't change Steve Rogers. They made him a different character, and they followed the storyline of the comics.
Right.
Which is awesome, and it's well deserved, and I think it's a great show. And Sam is his own character. That's why the Captain America, Sam's Captain America, has wings. It looks badass. He does it totally different.
Right. He'll always be the Falcon to me. They brought him in to be Captain America because of things that happened in the comic books. But, you know, yeah, like you said, to me he's still the Falcon. But
I think in the comics he was a good Captain America.
He's okay.
So was Bucky, though. They were both good, you know.
Yeah, I like Bucky a little bit better because to me it was a little bit more believable that a guy with a mechanical arm could actually wield Captain America's shield. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we definitely need a John Stewart Green Lantern. I don't think it'll get a movie because, you know, the main Green Lantern's always been Hal Jordan. And the last movie a lot of people thought it sucked balls. I kind of enjoyed it, but a lot of people thought it sucked, so they're going to remake that, of course. But, you know, but they've been promising a show about John Stewart since Arrow went off the air.
Really?
And we still haven't got it yet. Yeah, you didn't remember the last episode of Arrow, or did you not watch it?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah, when Diggle's got the ring crash lands in his front yard.
Yeah.
And if you remember, John Diggle's stepfather's last name is Stewart.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, I liked it too. I'm one of the few people that liked it as well.
What's that, Arrow?
No, the Green Lantern movie.
Yeah, I mean, it was good for what it was. I didn't like the bad guy, but, you know, it was neat to see Kilowog and everybody, you know.
It's kind of what I expected from a Green Lantern movie.
Pretty much.
You were going to get a lot of CGI in a movie like that. I don't see them doing any other way.
I would rather see a Jon Stewart movie than another Hal Jordan movie.
I would too.
Myself, personally.
But Jon Stewart and Kyle Radner were my Green Lanterns.
Rayner, yeah.
Rayner, yeah, whatever his name is.
I like him too, and Kyle Rayner's pretty cool. But I think when they did that Justice League cartoon, and instead of putting Hal Jordan in, they put Jon Stewart. I think that was a big thing, and I think that so many people know him now that a movie would actually work with him in it.
And then in the new Justice League cartoon, which followed that up, the movie they did,
yeah,
he wasn't in it again.
Yeah, I know. Justice League Unlimited.
They mentioned him, but he wasn't in it. You know.
I know. Well, they kind of took I got both of them.
They made that girl the Green Lantern.
Yeah.
You know, the movie centers around her, kind of.
Yeah.
Which is fine. There's no because the Green Lanterns. There's lots of Green Lanterns.
Right.
You know.
They're just sectors. They protect sectors.
You know, I always liked Guy Gardner. I'm one of the few people that liked him as a character.
I didn't like him. He just seemed like
He's an asshole.
Yeah, just like a pissed off.
I always liked that about him. He's an asshole.
I don't know.
I love that. I still love that to death. That fucking the joke from Gabriel Iglesias. He's like, so I'm chilling around my house, and I walk into my living room. There's my son and his friends. He's like, and I'm wearing an Avengers shirt. I wear comic book shirts and stuff when I'm at home. And his son's friend goes, weak. And he's like, what? He's like, weak. DC's better. And he's like, oh yeah? Well, on this shirt, I got Captain America, I got Thor, I got Hulk, I got the Black Widow. Give me some DC characters that are better. He's like, Batman. He's like, okay, I'll give you that one. Superman, okay. Green Lantern. He's like, wait, Green Lantern? Who's Green Lantern? He's like, what's his powers? He's like, well, he wears a ring and it gives him power. He's like, hold up. Everybody knows, but ain't no man that wears a ring has any power. I love that. I always thought that was so funny. I liked him better when he wasn't a Green Lantern. I liked him when he got the yellow ring, but he wasn't a bad guy. He was like, he had his own ring or whatever. Oh, really, Chris? That movie's awesome.
Which one?
You got the touch.
Oh, Transformers?
You got the power.
I could watch that movie at any time. Like, any time of the day, I could watch that movie. Even if I just watched it, I could watch it again. Just to hear that song over again.
Nah, the whole movie.
Awesome. To see Prime driving down, then explode up all, and that song's playing. You know, and he's all bam, bam, just blowing motherfuckers away. Yeah.
That was my Transformers when I was younger.
Me too.
Hasn't come yet, Jennifer.
First time Transformers actually got to kill people and kill each other.
That movie was awesome. The soundtrack was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Shout Factory one with the lenticular card that came on the front of it. I used to have the clamshell VHS.
Yeah, I've got that too. In fact, I've got the card. The card's just sitting over there on a shelf. I got it behind my Masterpiece Optimus Prime figure.
Nice.
Because the card, you know, disattached from the DVD. You know, it wasn't like in it.
Yeah. I don't understand why they did that. They should have done like a slipcase, like a lenticular slipcase. But
it's the weekend, baby. You can stay up a little late if you want.
Shout Factory did a lot of.
Okay, well then go to bed. Okay.
Shout Factory did a lot of series. Well, Rhino, and then they were bought out by Shout Factory. But
yeah, I've got all the original
G.I. Joe,
and then I got the re-releases under Shout.
Oh, you had,
of course,
the re-releases?
I got all the Transformers.
So you had the originals, the ones with the that were kind of had the slip covers over top of them?
Dog tag. No, I got the big set. I got the big set.
Wait a minute, you got the Foot Locker?
The one that looks like a Foot Locker? Yeah.
I have the Foot Locker too.
Yeah. Oh, you cocksuckers.
And then you can actually still buy it, I think. I remember I saw it on Hamilton Book.
They're expensive.
It's like $30 on Hamilton Book.
The Foot Locker?
I saw it on there like a while back. Maybe it's a new one or maybe it's a different one, but I could have swore I saw it.
Wait a minute. Somebody's in your room.
It's a G.I. Joe complete series.
Behind you!
Behind you.
We're playing a little unfriended here.
Can you reach?
You can come on camera, you know.
Yeah.
I swear we don't bite. Hard.
Hard, yeah. Much. Hard. Often.
Oh, God. I
still haven't gotten it, Jennifer.
Why don't we do this? Did it go in?
The Spawn movie, I am not a fan of, Tim.
It's okay.
I like John Leguizamo, and that's about it.
They tried.
I'm more into the HBO Spawn.
They tried. Yeah, me too. But they did try. I can't remember if I bought the Blu-ray of that or not. I know I had the DVD, but I can't remember if I got the Blu-ray.
She's going to get me.
Oh, no.
The special guest.
Hey, I will pay money to see you jam that bottle up Dave's ass.
Oh,
that would be spicy.
I will pay. I will super chat my own channel to see that.
How much?
My friends love me.
But do we want the water? Do we want the water bottle full, or do we want it empty first?
Oh no, it's got to be full.
It's
got to have the cap off. That way he gets an enema at the same time.
It's a colonic, right?
Yeah. It's Jason, Brad, and Joe.
Hi.
Yeah, that's the Japanese whiskey.
This is what happens when you get old like us. You hang out with your friends on the internet on Friday nights. Hey, there's Eric. I asked for you earlier, dude. Did you leave?
I said, fuck you. Fuck
I
you.
wish with
man.
that we got like the actual chapel card.
Here we go.
Michael J. White's in is in TMNT too.
That's awesome. No.
Who
that's
does he
not what I
play in
wanted
that,
to
Eric? I don't remember him in that movie. In The Secret of the Ooze, that one?
No,
Oh,
Out of the Shadow.
Really?
Oh, I thought we were talking about the original T. I was like, wait, what?
I didn't know they made one, Jennifer. That's really cool.
Did you get through all those, the original Ninja Turtles movies? Or just do the first one?
I think I made it to the third one.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
So I still have a ways to go.
Yeah, I guess Mindy Clark
I've
is.
already seen like the first and second one a bunch of times.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
You're not missing much with the third one.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the newer ones are just kind of anyways, but
Yeah.
still want to watch them.
The second one's got Arrow, Stephen Amell as Casey Jones, and Bebop and Rocksteady,
Mm-hmm.
and Baxter Stockman.
Who? Stephen
Amell,
That's
Arrow
the
played
new one, right?
Casey Jones in that second
Yeah.
new Turtles movie.
And
Yeah.
Seamus plays Rocksteady, I think.
Yeah.
I've seen the first one. I haven't seen the second one yet.
Final part, yeah.
Or maybe I have seen the second one.
I saw bits and pieces of both, but I haven't watched them all the way through.
You're right. Holy shit, he's right. That is him. That's fucking right.
Ah.
In Secret of the Ooze, when Kano goes to get into the Foot Clan, Michael J. White, he's got his mask off. And he's the second in line to fight him. Yeah.
Huh. Well, I mean, I guess that makes sense because he's a martial artist. So, G.I. Joe the movie, of course, Chris.
Where they
I
killed
gotta
Duke
watch
and
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Scream Factory version of that too. I just bought it on VHS or on VHS.
I think that went on
Blu-ray.
print.
But
Scream
on
Factory
DVD, on VHS, I got the FHE version, the Family Home Entertainment version from back in the day.
Mhm.
You remember FHE, don't you, Joe?
Yeah.
And
FAG.
then on
I don't think it was that.
on DVD, I got the Rhino. On DVD, I got the Rhino kids version.
I don't think it was FAG.
Yeah, FHE, Family Home Entertainment.
Home
Oh,
Entertainment.
FHE. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, FAG. I think it was FAG. I was like, I don't think it gave me that.
That was the G.I. Joe movie was the mass device.
That was like G.I. John.
And I remember, you remember at the beginning of the video, right at the beginning of the videotape, they had a little kid come on and tell you how to work the tracking in case your screen was fucked up.
Yep.
That helped me out.
Hey, I just ordered those, Eric. They should be in any time now. I just ordered the Toxic Avenger box set or whatever, the
Oh, from Hamilton?
pack or whatever. Yeah.
Nice.
There's a pack on Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 4-pack of Blu-rays.
I already got them separately, though, so I wasn't.
I don't have them. Bill's got them all, and I've never gotten around to buying them. But
Do they have slipcovers?
Yeah.
It's in like a
the box, yeah.
it's like a canister or something, or a box or something.
I need to know, does Bill have Toxic Avenger 5?
Stop being a jerk off, Joe.
Yeah, it's called the Toxic Crusaders.
Hello, Vin.
Vin Bond.
That's probably all heated up. I'll go check.
Yeah, Jennifer, I do.
Don't tell his wife.
Uh-oh.
My Guma.
I thought Danny was your Guma.
One for every night of the week.
Why are you taking
Oh,
selfies?
boy.
Uh-huh.
Sent you a pic on White and Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Vince.
Yeah, that is him.
Hey, Becky.
80s gangsters. They all wore weird fucking leather coats and shit.
Michael Jackson. Which one was the dude wearing the? Was that Don't Panic? Where he had the Michael Jackson coat on?
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You got the dinosaur pajamas and you wear the Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Hey, what up? I don't know if it's Vince or Becky.
That's why I said Vince and or Becky.
I was like, hey, well, wait a minute. The Spices. The horror.
Did you watch Ill yet?
No.
You didn't get it yet, I don't think.
Yeah, I did.
You got Ill?
Yeah, I picked it up out of the value bin at Walmart.
I hope you feel better, buddy.
The Blu-ray value bin?
The one that I just reviewed?
The one you just reviewed, yeah.
Some bitch.
I don't think I did a video on it, though. I forgot to do a video on it. In fact, I
You get the
don't even know where the
Blu-ray?
movie is. I put it down on the couch. It was in the bag on the couch. I picked up a few movies, and I don't know where they went.
It's what
Is it
your
the Blu-ray
return
or the DVD?
The Blu-ray.
Some bitch.
It's what your return to Splatter Farm case.
Probably.
Wonder where it went.
That's a good one. That Ill's a good one.
I don't know. I've been looking for it, though.
Return to Splatter Farm.
There's Charlie's Farm.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
She says thank you.
I like how she goes me like there's another girl in there.
I know my room's just full of girls right now.
That's exactly something my wife would do. I'll be saying something directly to her. Oh, so and so said this. She'd be like, me? Who the fuck else am I talking to?
Yep.
She just does the Sybil thing.
Hey, do you know where those movies are?
I thought you meant Patricia.
Go away then.
Go away.
That'll be helpful.
Hey, Dave needs to see
And
that
you
one too. Ill.
And you got my blanket.
Which one?
Ill.
No, it's
The,
mine.
zombie anthology.
Now, forget ill. You need to watch Tramp Infernal.
I think it's time to start drinking.
Uh-oh. It's beer o'clock.
I'm not drinking beer.
Alana agrees, Brad.
Admiral.
Nope.
Admiral.
Told you, I only ever bought one bottle of that, and you guys just don't stop with it. One fucking bottle. Jesus Christ.
That's
You-
That's all
see,
it takes.
you can't ever. You don't need enemies when you got friends like Jason and Joe.
It says Maniac Cop 5 on the back of it.
Did that
You
bottle
get
come with
bro-
a slipcover?
You broke one time. No, motherfucker, it does have a slipcover. Don't believe me? Go watch my
Comes with
video.
a, comes
I
with a
did, Brad.
reversible cork.
Brad, no joke. I went back and I watched it, and there's no slipcover.
Yes, there is.
There isn't.
There is.
There was a slipcover for the banana splits, but not for Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah, I know there was. I was holding the banana split.
It did. I swear to God, it had one.
Brad has the only copy of Willy's Wonderland with a slipcover.
I don't have the copy. It wasn't my copy.
You can sell that for gold, man. What was the name of that movie with the kids in it? Did we ever figure out what the fuck that was?
With the kids in it.
When he was
Yeah,
yelling at
probably.
us that day?
Oh,
What
fucking
was
no,
it?
I'm gonna have to go back and watch our whole fucking stream again.
Oh my god!
No.
It's who could kill a child?
Yeah, that's the one Bill has.
No, we've talked about that. We know that
Oh my
already.
god! Okay,
There was
beware
another
children at
movie
play.
that we've been talking about that wasn't the one you're thinking of. And we were talking about the movie The Children around the same time.
Right, beware
I
children.
don't remember
at
what?
Beware children at play.
Yeah, beware children at play.
Is that what it was called?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him.
He's fucked
I'm
up.
gonna kill him.
Why are you gonna kill me? I've been
Because I said that
asking you
5
guys like
times the
all
other day
fucking
when you were
night.
yelling at me.
None of you would tell me what the fuck it was called.
You were
He
fucking
said-
yelling at me. I told you 5 times the other
Yeah,
day.
he said it the
No,
other day.
you did not.
All right, motherfucker. I've had it.
Not like you were just
I'll bring it.
fucking
I'll bring a
around.
receipt. I'll bring a receipt.
Well, those are probably gross when they're warm. Why didn't you put them in the fridge?
Oh boy. Next Friday is Vinegar Syndrome's halfway to Black Friday sale.
Yep.
I'm hoping they don't have anything I want to buy.
I hope they got some good stuff. And maybe I'll even get a slipcover this time.
Oh boy, here we go with the slipcovers again. Did you watch any of those slasher movies, Dave, or those monster movies?
Not yet. I gotta crack in. I watched The Children. I got such a
movie's
big pile. I gotta actually sit. I've been doing a lot of Roku with the streaming apps and stuff.
There you go.
So I gotta jump into the Blu-ray pile.
Streaming.
Anything good?
How dare you?
I know, right?
I have been too lately, Dave, but that's because I've just been fucking exhausted and unmotivated to actually get up and put a movie in.
Oh yeah, that's the Criterion Godzilla set.
There we go.
It's a great set.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you can actually
So is the
see that?
Camaro one.
It's so
Where?
freaking big. I can see it.
Yeah, it's very pink.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
Up there in
Oh yeah, it's up there, way up there. Okay.
yeah.
Dave's
Up there on the shelf.
Godzilla set up there on the shelf.
I took the Blu-rays out of mine and put them in some cases so I could watch them.
That's the only problem with that set is I had no idea what to do with it.
It's a pain in the ass to
So
take
big.
the Blu-rays out of it.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice set though.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I try to watch the other day? I tried to watch one of the Godzilla movies, and I can't remember which one it was right now, but I just did not like the way it started. I was like, oh my god.
This is one of the older ones.
Oh yeah, one of the really old. At the very beginning, there's a kid in a paddle boat out in the middle of a pond, and they're telling him to come back in, and there's something happening, and the water starts to bubble and gurgle, and I don't remember which one it was. I think it's the one against the robot. I think.
Mechagodzilla?
No, not Mechagodzilla. The other the Japanese-looking otaku style robot.
You talking about
Jaguar?
Jet Jaguar?
Hmm?
Jet Jaguar?
Oh, I don't remember. Hang on, I'll tell you.
It looks like Ultraman.
Danny, red and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I gotta do is press back on this menu right here. It'll tell me because it was one of the few. I was watching on HBO Max because they got a bunch of the old Godzillas. It's Godzilla, the original. Godzilla versus Megalon. Yeah,
That's my favorite.
yeah. I was trying to watch that one.
What do you mean trying? You didn't like it?
Like I said, I was trying to watch it at work, so I didn't really get to sit down and watch it.
That's the one that's got Jet Jaguar in it.
At the very beginning, I didn't really like the way the beginning was. It was just kind of stupid.
Okay.
Well, the movie does get stupider.
It does. Yes, it does.
When are they high five and shit at the end?
Like how the kids are in the lake trying to get the little paddle boat things.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what he's in. He's at the little paddle boat or whatever at the beginning.
Yeah.
I really love HBO Max. It's awesome. Get to watch just about every HBO show ever made. You know.
It's kind of all on there.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
I got those on DVD.
The Sopranos, which I've got, of course, on DVD, but I want to get into the Blu-ray sets. I want to get the Blu-ray set.
I'll move over see that tomorrow.
Yeah, I was reading. Papa watched my review on Death by Temptation, and he said he liked it, but he said I was telling you guys I watched Spell last week.
Yeah.
He said you want to watch. I still think the best all or mostly black cast horror movie was made just last year, and it's called Spell. It's pretty fucking chilling.
Spell?
Yeah, they have it at Walmart.
Not the one. I was gonna say it's not the one that was released by Scream Factory. That's an old movie.
No, that's the Spell.
No, did that one come with a slipcover?
No, not mine did it. I'm sure it had one. Don't all Scream Factories get slipcovers at first?
No, just the collector's editions.
So how come like Dead Shadows got one?
Like the Babadook, like the ones that they
Right.
the newer movies that they release sometimes have them right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
The
like
independent films.
Yeah, like the Monkey's Paw and stuff like that.
Like Relic.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot that have slipcovers that, in my opinion, aren't that
Well, because
great.
those movies, those were like its only release. Like those movies weren't released before, like on VHS or anything back in the day.
Right.
They're like new movies.
The mainstream movies are what they split in between collector's editions and regular editions.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to watch Boardwalk Empire for fucking years now.
You never watched it?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's great.
I never was able to
It's
pick
good.
it up, but now that it's on there, I got every episode.
It's great.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I've been meaning to watch Oz too for a while.
I mean, the first,
Oh, I liked
Oz
Oz, but I quit watching Oz after a while. It got to be where it wasn't really about the story anymore.
Boardwalk Empire, the first episode alone, it's directed by Scorsese. It's like a freaking movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half long because it was the premiere episode, and Martin Scorsese directed it.
Hey, Craig.
So that's what sets everything up for the series. It's really good.
Hey, Craig, what's up, man?
Got my Blue Underground Westerns now. We'll start on them.
I want to make a Western.
That'd be fun.
I told Joe, 4 of the Apocalypse and Cutthroats 9. Those are 2 Westerns that have pretty strong horror elements in them.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, 4 of the Apocalypse is Lucio Fulci.
Mm-hmm.
Good movie. Well, it's considered his masterpiece. I don't know if I'd go that far, but
It really depends because he did so many different kind of movies, so he's got a masterpiece in like every genre.
pretty much.
Just like Argento too. Like what subgenres for Argento?
Yep. I was reading when I was watching the church, they had that Mikhail Suave or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
He they had his bio on the special features of the church, and I actually didn't know that he got tied up with Argento and then left him for a while and went with Lamberto Bava.
Mm-hmm.
And then came back to Argento, and now he's doing television. I mean, what a fucking waste.
Yeah.
His
Well,
movies
after
are
a while,
gold.
they don't get the money that they wanted anymore, you know?
Yeah, his movies are gold. I've actually liked all the ones that he's done.
I still got to see the second.
Oh, that's coming up on the Fangoria challenge.
Nice.
Yeah. You may have to watch it twice. I had to.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the list, Dave, as the Devil's Daughter.
Uh-huh.
That's The Sect. Same movie.
Yeah.
Is that related to The Devil Had a Daughter?
The Devil a Daughter.
She had a slipcover though.
I'm about to slip cover my nuts on your fucking mouth.
At the arcade. Hell yeah.
And it's called an insult.
It's good. Yeah, your nuts are pretty insulting. Yes, they are.
Sweaty too.
Sweaty New Mexican
boy.
nut.
No, thank you.
Now they talk about dry heat. Where do you think we get our moisture from?
Oh boy.
Pure nut sweat.
The new Rob Zombie album is not dog shit.
I like it. It has one goofy song on it, but I like the rest of them.
I haven't heard it yet.
Did you hear John 5?
Yeah, then the Hollywood Rats or LA Rats.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't remember the other people who were doing it.
Nikki Sixx, John 5,
Yeah.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Are doing what?
Doing
Starting
a
like
new
a super group.
band.
Oh, like a
I
super
threw you
group?
because I know how much you like Motley Crue. So
Who's singing?
Rob Zombie.
What was that one fucking band called? Chicken Foot?
With
that was shit right
With
there.
fucking Sebastian Bach and the
No,
guy from Biohazard was also in it too until
no.
he got sick or whatever.
Do you mean
What are
like
you saying? No, there was a band.
There's a band
Yeah,
called
the
Chicken
TV
Foot
show,
that had
yeah.
Sammy Hagar as the lead singer, Joe Satriani as the guitar player, Michael Anthony as the bassist, and Chad Smith from the Chili Peppers. Chad, is that his name, Smith?
yeah?
So what was the band Sebastian Bach and them had? They even did a whole fucking TV show based on it.
Damn Annihilation or some shit, was it?
Yeah.
I thought they were.
It
They
wasn't
said they
Chicken
wanted to call themselves Chicken Foot or some shit.
No, they wanted to
know.
call themselves Fist because it's like 5.
Oh, Fist. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scott Ian was in it. He was in
Yeah.
there. I watched that TV show. It was pretty good.
Me too.
I tell you what, though, it did not have a slipcover.
Ted Nugent. I can't. I like
Hey,
how he would just fight with him.
Oh, he fucked you,
I
huh?
was gonna say, Joe, that really is my brother.
Oh, sorry.
What did you find about Donald?
Sorry,
He was
Trump.
just talking shit about he's a Steelers fan. So he was
Yeah.
talking shit to Jason.
Oh, was he? I
Donald,
missed it.
he didn't mean to hide you.
I was
missed
trying
it.
to jump on it before anything else happened. So.
No, he actually he that is Donald. I asked him. I was like, "Hey, that is you, right?" Donald, I'm sorry. You should be unhidden. You should be able to comment again.
Some trick-or-treat buyers figures at this comic book show store.
Hey, bro, you should really, when you get a chance,
$250.
put a picture
Good
on
Lord.
your thing so we always know it's you.
Yeah, we have too many freaking trolls.
Yep.
And one person actually impersonated your brother that one week.
Yeah, there was
That's why-
somebody that it was.
That's what I thought it was.
It was the fucking Ghostbuster man, dude, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he was just fucking around with Jason.
Oh, I know. Steelers and the Ravens. It's gonna be a good year.
No, it's not.
I think the Browns are gonna take them both, though. To be honest.
So I got Heartbreak Ridge on. I love how it starts out in black and white, and then bam,
Heartbreak
it just goes
Ridge
to
is
color
awesome.
as Clint Eastwood comes in.
Isn't that the one where Mario Van Peebles is in it?
Mhm.
Isn't he the? Yeah.
He's one of the soldiers. That's being
Right. He's the
trained.
one that gave him a bunch of problems. He was the rocker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the earring.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, I was
Big
a
old
Steelers
motherfuckers.
fan since I was a little kid.
I don't like soldier boys.
But do you like hunky boys?
He likes boys with slipcovers. You like boys that are called Maniac Cop 5. And the lead actor is Warren Beatty.
Screamers 3.
That's the other one. I forgot about that.
Fuck are you talking about?
Hey,
I
I
am
gotta
not
find that.
listening
I
to
gotta
it.
find that, Joe, for my recommendation. Oh man.
Well, what
Craig,
kind of drunk tank are they in that they don't search them for weapons before they throw them in? This motherfucker just pulls out a fucking pocket knife and he flips it open like a switchblade, but it's just a pocket knife.
What are you watching?
Heartbreak Ridge.
Oh. He put it in his ass.
with that water bottle in yours.
Yeah, I know.
Is that anything like the watch that his daddy brought him back from
Put this watch in my
World
ass.
War II?
Yeah.
He died of dysentery, so I
Pulp
hid this
Fiction.
comfortable watch in my ass.
Some comfortable hunk of metal.
That movie's awesome. Fucking Christopher Walken. He was a nutcase in what was it? True Romance.
Yeah.
Played Christian Slater's father. God, Corinne hated that movie. Whew. She thought that. Yep. She thought that was going to be like one of those rom-coms, and it ended up being that.
Rom-com written by Quentin Tarantino.
Well, it hadn't even come out yet. We had seen it because we got like advanced movie tickets. We saw that, and we saw Dave. And those are the only two movies that we saw before they came out. We used to get
You must be very proud of yourself.
I haven't got my residuals for my movie yet.
Yeah, I know.
Where I play the president.
I wish I would have Clear Nut Obsession. Yes, he does, Jennifer. Yes, he does. I wish I would have seen more of them because from what I hear, you got to see alternate cuts of the film sometimes if they were doing it like on a test audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so what happened with like the new Halloween movie, for example. It's a test audience already, so that's why some stuff's out there. It's just a matter of
You have to sign a confidentiality.
If they know you're in like a production company, they don't want you in.
Yeah.
So they
I saw that, Ben.
They did that to Ivan. They sent them away.
I saw that on Twitter the other day about them making an actual movie about the making of the movie.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm always up for a TCM.
I want to play Gunnar Hansen.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not like a biography or it's not like a documentary. It's like a biopic.
He was a big dude. I still think the creepiest scene is when they go close up with him.
It'd be really cool if they got Andrew
licking his fucked up teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that just like, yeah. When I was little and I saw the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, when the guy stumbles in and he hits him and he's shaking on the floor, that gave me nightmares for years.
And he slammed the door. That's him slamming that sliding door.
Yep. Very final. Very, very final. I love that movie. Yep, where he licks his teeth. That's just nasty. Jennifer loves hunky boys.
I do not care for hunky boys.
Or do I?
Or do I? Yeah.
Not my hunky boy.
So did Jay and Aaron like that?
Oh yeah, this was Aaron's second time watching it. It was the first time we watched it with Jay.
Nice.
We're always quoting it to each other and stuff, and she'll send me like gifts from the movie. It's just one of those movies now.
Yeah.
I told my mom to watch that, Willy's Wonderland and Unhinged. And since then she's watched Unhinged twice, and she hasn't watched the other two yet. She loved Unhinged.
Unhinged is very good. Makes you think. It really does.
Yeah.
It's cool, Night
Very-
Fright. It's a really good movie.
Very realistic.
It's a movie I actually avoided for a long time because so many people told me it was like a chick vampire movie. And then I watched it and I really loved it.
It's not really a chick vampire movie, but I understand what you mean because of the casting. But it's really good.
Well, it's like one of those things when somebody tells you that when you're a teenager, it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
but then when you're an adult, you know.
Yeah, Chris, he's a huge horror movie fan.
My wife don't. My wife's a big old weenie.
My wife watches them when
Every
she's
once in a while,
down.
she'll watch one with me. But if it gets too bad, like I was trying to watch Clownado and she wanted me to turn it off because it's too much, or Saw.
Oh man, the end of that movie, Antichrist,
Oh,
where
yeah.
she spits out that green shit, and then she has the guy lick it off her hand. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty. He's back. Your brother is back. So is Big Ben going to play, Donald? Is he playing this year? Or is he coaching?
That's okay, brother.
Did he still have Tommy Maddox?
Who?
Steelers.
I was gonna say he's been out of the league for a while, hasn't he? That was back in like.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, who's the guy I'm thinking of? Who was their backup for Ben?
Like, because Tommy Maddox was a Bronco backup like in the 90s.
Who the fuck was their backup then? I like the
Tommy Maddox
original.
did go to the Steelers, but that was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Really? Huh. It'd be interesting to see that then. I still want to see Spiral.
Ooh, really?
Ooh.
And my brother wants to get kicked out again.
What's up?
Hey, they don't call me Penis Tracy for nothing.
They just don't call you Penis Tracy. How about that? They call you Warren Baby. Warren Baby Penis Tracy.
Micro Juggalo.
Micro? Oh, micro. Okay. Like, micro, like dirty job. Oh, shit.
He's taking a lot of shit from us tonight, Joe.
That slipcover comment.
It does have a slipcover. It does. Willy's Wonderland. Does the DVD have one, or should I even bother to ask?
To the fucking steelbook.
Well, who's their backup, Don?
They re-signed what's his face, the one who got nailed in the head with the fucking helmet.
Yeah. Oh, Rudolph. Okay, that's it.
Mason Rudolph. Yeah.
Was her backup? Yeah, this might be Big Ben's last year, dude.
I'm shocked he's still playing.
I'm not. He's
been gone the last couple of years.
I just wish he could. I wish he could run a little bit better. He's pretty tough to bring down.
He's never been able to run. He just could take a good hit.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Because he's got the size, I wish he could run because he would be a lot harder to take down.
Dave, make sure you use a condom.
Oh?
I don't know. He's just been gone for a while, so you know.
for trying the water bottle.
Oh boy,
Getting ass
it's a
slapped.
colonic.
Dave's gonna be a squirter in about 5 minutes.
Oh boy. When does the season start, Joe? It's got to be coming up 3 months, 4 months,
End
3
of
months.
August.
Can't wait.
Because there's going to be one less.
Yeah, one less preseason game.
Yeah, one less scrimmage game. How you feel about that?
I'm glad. I think three's good. Three's a good number.
I don't think they need 4.
I hate when there's injuries in preseason games. It pisses me off. So if we can limit that even by taking away one game, that's fine with me.
Well, I mean, certain amount of injuries are going to happen anyway, but
Of course, but it's worse when it's a preseason game that doesn't even matter. You know?
So that would infer that my wife has a dirty ass, and that just isn't true.
Jen's
Jen's insulting you, Danny.
Jen?
Maybe she's gonna stick her hand in your ass.
No, my ass is clean too.
Bronco Scrubbalo.
Bronco
Hi,
Bungle.
would you like a chocolate covered pretzel?
When he's like sweating and like gagging and stuff.
Ah, that's so nasty. And he takes it. That's one of the parts that gets me.
I love when he's
Really
fucking barfing into the bag.
When he's like heaving in his own. He's like he really looks sick.
Can't be his last year. I don't know how much more he's got left in the tank, dude. He's a great quarterback, but he's had multiple injuries. Guess if Brady can still play, I guess Ben can.
And Brady has 5 more now too with his contracts.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, realistically, that's a tough one. That means he'll be 40, 48.
Yeah, he'll be up there. I think he'll do another 2, maybe 3. I think he'll do, and then the other 2, I think they'll sit. Because they just drafted a rookie quarterback to kind of, be the guy to follow him. So I think he'll train under him for the next year or 2, and then see what happens.
I would like to see with his career or whatever, if they do go back to the Super Bowl and he does win it, I really think he should get out.
Yeah, quit while he's ahead kind of thing.
Yep. I mean, yeah, you've had a storybook career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that happens sometimes, Dong. It's like a delay sort of thing. Yeah, we have that on our stream. A lot of streams have that, to be honest.
Thanks, YouTube.
Yep.
No, we're listening to you, brother.
Yeah, we got
He
you.
just doesn't. Maybe it's because you're behind on your feed. Maybe your feed's behind.
All the feeds are behind. Even the ones that are on here from with the chat and everything, we're behind on that one too.
It's always like that, though.
Yeah, it's always like
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
It would be neat to see fans back in the stadium, although I still think it's a little too soon. Maybe not by the time the regular season rolls around, but do you really need it for the scrimmage games? I don't know.
Never mind, Danny.
I was out today, and there was people with no masks on finally because they dropped the mask mandate here.
Yep, here too.
They kind of did, but you have to have your shot or whatever. But they're just assuming everybody's gotten their shots.
Yeah, they're not asking for anything. So,
Well, we went to Walmart today. We still go early, so most of the people had them. Corinne saw a few people that didn't have their masks on, but most of them had it. Now, my buddy at the comic book store on Wednesday, his mask is off, but he's got his shot. So it will be in my foreseeable future for a while. So
He's wearing a slipcover.
yeah, yep, good one, Jennifer. I like that. Brad's got to wear his slipcover. and it's a mask that says Willy's Wonderland on it. And he's got another one that says Maniac Cop 5 and Screamers 3. And then he's got his backups, which is like Halloween 3 and TCM 2. So his favorite movies. He's not even paying attention to me anymore. He's tuning me out.
Completely.
Fuck you.
Note to self: stink face Jason in the future.
Like Rikishi?
I don't know, Danny. I would try to get away from him during the stream. Are you still watching Heartbreak Ridge? Tramp Infernal, maybe? I don't know. You watch Heartbreak Ridge, but not Tramp Infernal. Yeah, that's cool.
Heartbreak Ridge is awesome movie.
Mm-hmm. So is Tramp Infernal. Also has a similar aspect.
He's got Clint Eastwood.
No. And I'm not going to tell you.
All right, I'm going to get up and make myself a drink now.
Okay, you do that.
Excuse me a second.
Isn't that why you have a wife?
No, I like to. I pour my own drinks.
Brad's not coming back.
You're supposed to say, "Get me my liquor, fucker."
That'll be the last time Joe's let in the back door. Oh man.
I think I'm gonna get to bed, guys.
Eh?
I was up super late last night, and I'm gonna do like 8 to or 9 to 3 tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, you have fun there, Dave.
Yeah.
Good night, Dave.
Good night, Dave. Good night, Alana.
Okay, bye.
Good night, Lana, too.
Night, Alana. He said night.
Night, bro.
And then there were two.
Yep. Because somebody's not getting his liquor, fucker. She has a Twitch channel. I did not know that. I will have to investigate.
Yeah.
What is Twitch anyway? Help me out, Joe.
A social media platform.
Okay.
Then you can do like videos and stuff.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Cajun Dave. It's been out of print for a while. I've come across the DVDs once or twice, and I found a VHS. I sent it to Joe of regular Black Yellow, but somebody's got to bring it out. Those movies can't go away.
Chris wants to know if she shows her balloon knot.
Yeah, while she's playing kids games. That would be an interesting one. You can watch her play video games.
Her only true noon scene as of right now is Torment.
Damn. I got that upstairs. Guess I'll have to watch that again. A Broncos hat and a Bears t-shirt. Huh. Traitor. Pick a division, fucker. Did you ever have? Well, I guess you do have that, Joe. You had the Patriots in the NFC and the AFC and the 49ers in the NFC, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like when I was younger, that was just my thing. Like, I mean, I was always a Pats fan, but I was like, all right, I felt like I needed to pick one in the NFC too. I don't know why. I just felt like I did because it was like they never really had to compete, and there was always the option. Basically my dream Super Bowl as a kid was Patriots and 49ers. I always wanted to see that Super Bowl.
That would be interesting.
I mean, back then the 49ers would have kicked their ass, obviously, but
yeah, because they were bad for so many years.
But I really wanted to see it recently because it would have been cool to see the Brady and Garoppolo Super Bowl. But
yeah, I don't know if I ever had it. Well, I kind of liked the Vikings for a while. I always wanted to see Detroit do something besides suck.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, I liked them for a while because I lived there.
Who was it? Kevin Hart dared Tom Brady to sign with the Lions so we can take him to the Super Bowl. He said he challenged them. He's like, I challenge you to sign with the Lions and take them to the Super Bowl next.
That would be awesome.
They were on like a live stream.
And it's hard to believe teams like the Lions and the Browns have never been.
Yeah.
It's almost a shame because they're some of the oldest teams in the NFL or the AFL or
yeah, I know the Browns and the Browns especially. It seems like the Browns.
Yep.
I bought that Trump. I just haven't watched it yet. The Mule.
Oh, I want to see that. That I haven't. I think it's been in the $5 bin. But
yeah, I was gonna say it's already in the Walmart Blu-ray bin. So $6.
Yeah. I pretty much like all his movies, and I have most of them. Did you guys ever see Trouble with the Curve?
I never saw it. No.
Good movie. Did you see it, Brad?
What's that?
Trouble with the Curve.
I don't think so.
It's good. Good movie.
I heard it was good. I never saw it.
Yeah.
I don't think the guys would mind.
What? Oh, Dave cut out on you.
Yeah. Don wants to know if he can come in.
Yeah.
Guess I can't say no to family. I mean, I could, but
Now, has he always been a Steelers fan, Brad?
When he was a young kid, he was a Chiefs fan because he was born in Kansas.
Kansas City Chiefs.
He was born in Kansas on a military base.
Right.
And he was a Chiefs fan when he was a kid. When we got back to Germany, I don't know if it was around the same time or not, but like about the same time I met Bill, he met his best friend.
Yeah.
And his best friend was a Steelers fan. This is right around the time I guess Cordell Stewart was playing for him.
Oh shit!
Maybe it was a little later than I met Bill. Maybe it was a little later than that. A few years later than that, and he really got into the Steelers because his best friend was in the Steelers.
Yeah. Those were some very disappointing days. Hey, Big D.
Cordell Stewart was a good quarterback.
Quarterback, he was okay. He was better at being
He was one of the first real running quarterbacks, you know?
Well, no, he wasn't one of the first, but he
I mean, of that generation, like most quarterbacks didn't. You had very few quarterbacks that really ran back then.
Well, you had Randall Cunningham, you had Michael Vick, you had around the same time, you had
Michael Vick was later.
And
Cordell Stewart's the 90s, dude. Michael Vick wasn't until the 2000s.
Yeah, Cordell Stewart came with them in '95 because Neil O'Donnell's last year was '94, I think.
Fucking Neil
And
O'Donnell.
John Elway was a running quarterback. He was just ugly as shit when he did it.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth? It just... I had high hopes for him, but I think when they made him starting quarterback, I think you didn't have that element of surprise anymore.
Yeah.
So he couldn't line up as he could line up as a wide receiver or a running back, but then
Hey, Big D.
then you have to bring in your you have to bring in a backup quarterback, and you basically know what's going to happen. So it just gave up the element of surprise. And while they won quite a few games, he just didn't have what it took to take him to the Super Bowl.
And imagine Neil O'Donnell did.
Neil O'Donnell was very solid, but I tell you what made that
Michael.
was hey Michael. What made that was just like the Ravens that year that they went with Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer, yeah.
What's up, Michael?
You
Yeah,
want
thank
any of
you.
those chocolate things or your donut or anything?
Yeah, chocolate.
What,
Thank you.
these? Like I have?
Yeah. Yeah, they had that defense that just wasn't giving up any points when Neil O'Donnell was there, and he was sufficient.
Until they faced the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
Fuck you. Man, I was sick that game. I was fucking
That was the
sick.
last time the Cowboys went there.
Yep, it was. If you would have given him another quarter, that would have been a totally different game.
Well, guess what? You only get
I know. He fucking stunk on ice the first half. He really did. I was fucking sick. I did not want to go to work the next day. I was fucking just sick to my stomach.
That was Super Bowl 30, actually.
And I fucking hated it.
Super Bowl 30.
They should have won. Yeah, I like Dead Man 3.
The year before that was Chargers and 49ers, 29.
Yeah.
Hey, Trump, if you can hear me, you got to allow your mic and your camera.
Yeah. That was when the Chargers got in off of that fluke, remember? That bomb?
Yes.
Yep.
And then 31 was Patriots and Packers.
I went to the bathroom and they lost the game.
Hey, Nathan.
I just was fucking sick to my stomach because that was the division finals. And I went to the bathroom. I was like, they got this game.
So you're taking a shit, jinxed them, huh?
No, I took a piss. That's how quick it happened. Fucking Harbaugh threw that ball straight up in the air. Or was it Harbaugh? Who was it? It wasn't Harbaugh. It was who was the guy from the Chiefs? I mean the Chargers. Fuck.
Trying to think of who it was at the time.
Yeah, and he threw that ball in the air, and that was it. Oh my god, I was so fucking pissed.
It was Gail Gilbert, right?
It doesn't sound familiar.
He was the Chargers quarterback.
That was back when they had that guy who was a tank commander for their coach. Remember him?
Stan Humphries. That was him.
That's it. Humphries.
That was Humphries, yeah.
Yep. And I knew that the 49ers were going to massacre them. I drove back from New York.
Yeah, that wasn't even.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. Ever. Yeah, they would have been better off if the Steelers would have won it because at least the Steelers had a defense.
Yeah.
That could stop Steve Young. As a matter of fact, I think they beat him that year in the regular season. But I drove back from New York because we left on Sunday, on Super Bowl Sunday, and most of the way home, thanks, we went to see Corinne's family, and most of the way home, I listened to the Super Bowl, and towards the end, I just shut the fucking thing off.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm done. They have little to no chance of ever coming back. No, Chris, I never have. Thought about it a few times, but
Chris, I played 1 year with some friends and my brother's friends and stuff, and I won, so I never played again because I quit while I'm at.
Fucker. You went out on top and you quit. I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
Went out on top.
Damn, Joe.
And it was Carson fucking Palmer that got me all my points that season.
Fucking Carson Palmer.
Yep.
Oh, that was a year he did really well.
Yep. And I didn't really want him. It was just like what he was coming up in the draft, and I made the choice and I grabbed him. And it was my best decision that I made on that roster.
That was Arizona, wasn't it?
He had the best season of his career.
Yep. Remember they had Jake the Snake for a while?
Yep. Cajun Day, favorite baseball team? Boston Red Sox. I'm a hometown guy.
Yep, me too. Baltimore Orioles, even though they suck.
At least with the Red Sox, I got to enjoy, the 2004 when, after 86 years, they won the World Series. So that was kind of cool.
I actually enjoyed that too. I was rooting for them myself.
To be a fan of them like my whole life, obviously never seeing them win, and then
exactly.
And then they've won a few times since then, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's true.
But that year was huge. I'll never forget watching the Red Sox and the Yankees that season. And then the Red Sox making it.
Yeah, didn't you guys burn Boston to the ground?
Oh, it was nuts.
I remember that.
It was crazy.
Hey. Leaking my chin again.
Oh boy.
All right, they might end up with Aaron Rodgers. You never know.
Who?
On the table, the Broncos. All right, Jennifer. Good night.
Good night, Jennifer. Sorry, Brad, but I'd like to see him go there and fail miserably.
I saw the hypothetical trade though.
What are we? I'm sorry. I was trying to help my brother. What are we talking about?
I saw the hypothetical trade if they were to get Rodgers, and they have to give up a lot for him. So I don't even know if it's worth it.
They have to give up a lot more. I don't know about that.
For Rodgers, for what they're asking, I'm saying the Packers are asking for him.
The Packers are, but Rodgers isn't asking that much money.
No,
Packers are offering it.
But I understand that, but for the Packers to be willing to trade him away,
yeah,
they need to get a lot.
Well, all he has to do is back out of his contract? All he has to do is say he's leaving the team. I mean, he can do that.
I don't know. No offense, because
I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I really want him to go to Denver anyways.
Yeah,
I don't want him to, because that'll make me root against your team all year long. Because I can't stand that motherfucker.
I'm sure I'll enjoy having him while he's there. If he goes, I'll enjoy having him. But I'm thinking about long term, and right now, if they get Rodgers, or even if they got Tom Brady, I'm just saying for the sake of argument, it's a short term solution, and then we'd be right back where we were again.
Yep,
exactly. And that's it's the opposite of what the Buccaneers did. The Buccaneers were like, "Fuck it, let's win a couple if we can," and then
exactly.
You know what I mean? Then what?
But I don't want Denver to be. I mean, I loved Peyton Manning. I loved having him. But as soon as he left, look what happened to Denver, and I don't want to go through another 5 fucking losing years.
Yeah.
I'd rather us go through another 2 more years where we're getting consistently better and get a team going and really work the team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, he could pay those fines all day long. He's got more money than fucking, half that team probably. He can pay those fines.
I don't know if he'll want to, though. I just think he'll retire if that's the case.
Yeah, he's already said it, that he will not play for the Packers, one way or the other. He said he's done in Green Bay.
He's such a bitch.
And they're offering him a bigger contract than Mahomes. I mean,
which Mahomes has a ridiculous contract to begin with.
Yeah, you got that right.
Stupid.
Oh, he's the future of football. He's the best quarterback ever. Yeah. Fucking piece of shit.
I didn't give someone a $500 million contract, and then he can't even score in the fucking Super Bowl.
I love it. I fucking love it. I loved every minute of that game. It made me so happy. It really did. I mean, I'm sorry if there's any Chiefs fans out there. It's nothing personal. Well, it is kind of personal, but just don't like him, and I love to see him fucking fail.
It was karma for that Browns game.
I wouldn't go that far, Chris.
Yep.
I mean, Jerry Jones has more money than God.
It was definitely karma for the Browns game, though. It was like, what happens?
Well, if Prescott does come back this year, which I'm sure he probably will, at least they'll be able to compete, because last year was bad.
Yeah, Rye, there's a couple teams that Julio might go to, the Pats being one. There's like 5 teams they narrowed it down to right now. Because Julio wants to play with Cam Newton for whatever fucking reason.
Who does?
Julio Jones.
From the fucking Falcons?
Yeah. There's like
Where did that come from?
There's 5 teams interested in him. They were talking to him. He said he's interested in playing with Cam Newton. I guess they're friends or something, but
That's another short term, because I mean he's been in the league forever.
Julio, exactly. You're gonna get maybe a season or two. And that's it.
I mean, he's a great player. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
He's a great player. But he should be in the Hall of Fame. He should be. But that's a very short term problem. I mean, there's short term. And what the fuck is he going to do with Cam? I mean, is Cam still a Patriot?
Oh yeah, Cam's the starter right now, as of right now.
Technically, he's still a
My
starter.
God.
Remember, we have 4 fucking quarterbacks right now vying for the.
Yeah, you told me that.
And Denver just got rid of their 4th-string quarterback, so now we only have 2.
Yeah,
Which tells me they are going to make a run at
Rodgers.
fucking Rodgers.
Yeah.
Fuck that. God damn it.
Hey, what? Oh,
Fucking Aaron Rodgers. I can't stand that motherfucker. Ah!
I get it. I mean, Denver fans are screaming for win now. They're tired of losing.
Yeah,
I'm
but
tired of
like you said, you're going to be right back where you started.
Yeah.
After he retires, yeah.
Yeah. Or he gets this fucking
Unless he pulls a fucking Brett Favre and whoever's sitting behind him fucking learns. Because whether you like him or not, the guy's a good fucking quarterback. I mean,
But the problem is he doesn't work with people. That's
Yeah.
Does that like even like the quarterbacks? But it's like he's all about.
but if Teddy Bridgewater's in mind, Teddy Bridgewater could take over that offense easily.
Plus, he cries too fucking much. Cries like a little bitch.
I am curious though what's going to happen with him if he's going to get traded or retire.
Get him out of the game. I'm tired of seeing him.
If he retires, that's crazy because that's him and Breeze both in the same year gone. You know, like 2 big quarterbacks in the NFC. The number 1 seed and the number 2 seed in the NFC last year would both lose their starting quarterbacks.
It's not uncommon. I mean, look at the Steelers.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying it happens.
When they went to the court, when they went to the Super Bowl with Neil O'Donnell, they fucking let him go after that. It's like, what the fuck?
But
I never understand that.
The 1 seed and the 2 seed to both lose their quarterbacks in the same year like that.
Yep. Yeah, what was the Buccaneers? Were they the 5 seed or 6 seed?
They were the 5 seed.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But that's only because
they played Washington, didn't they?
It's only because of the division thing, because the Saints won that division. So even though they had a good record, you know what I mean? They're automatically 5 seed. They can't be 3rd or 4th because of the divisions.
Yeah, they played the Washington football team first game, didn't they, in the playoffs?
They played Washington, they played New Orleans, and they played Green Bay. So they ran in the gamut. I mean, they beat the big teams to get there.
Sure did.
So that's the thing. I mean, this year, NFC is going to be interesting because
I bet, right?
You don't want to let the Buccaneers can run away with it again if you don't have these teams, these quarterbacks.
Yeah, you got that right. Especially with there's nobody to compete.
I know.
And the guy from, I mean, not that Washington's a contender, but you said that guy left. What, Adam Scott?
Alex Smith. Yeah.
Alex Smith. What the fuck, Adam Scott?
Yeah, he retired too.
Yeah, I mean,
Alex Smith is another quarterback that I think was not given a good end of the stick because he's more talented than the teams he played with.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And he came back from that injury. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That Joe Dyson injury.
The fact that Peyton Manning came back from his injury, it really surprised me. What surprised me even more is that there was no loyalty for the Colts. After all he's done for that fucking place. But then again, we had the Colts, and look what they did to us. So it's not surprising that they did that to Peyton Manning. Adam Scott is a golfer.
He's an actor too.
Greg.
He's an actor too. Adam Scott.
Yeah. Step Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Fucking John Elway went and played golf after he fucking retired. He kind of went semi-pro on it and started doing those celebrity things and all.
Michael Jordan.
I have a Michael Jordan card where he's playing golf.
Yeah, Jordan did it too.
Yep. You don't hear about him anymore. You ever notice that?
Jordan?
Yeah, you don't hear about him at all anymore. Except for, like, if people talk about who the best of all time was. But, I mean, you used to hear about him playing baseball every once in a while or playing golf, but you don't even hear about him doing that anymore. Or at least I don't.
He's sitting home being a billionaire.
True. Very true. About to say he's playing Call of Duty, but he's watching
Grimp Infernal.
Yeah. Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Oh, you know what I started today earlier when I was at work? Because this morning, like at the very beginning of the morning, it was pretty slow, and then all of a sudden it just fucking I started Killjoy Psycho Circus.
That movie is so much fun.
Those movies are funny as hell, man. They got better. I love how he makes a joke and they kind of break the fourth wall in the movie.
Yep. That's a series that's gotten better every single movie. It's really weird.
The first one I did not like at all, really.
It's grown on me. It's my least favorite, but it's grown on me. Some of the one-liners are funny. Some of the kills are funny. But Space Jam 2 does not look good. Yeah, fuck Space Jam. They pissed on Pepe Le Pew. I take that personal.
Yep.
Fuck a bunch of Space Jam. Pepe Le Pew is now a rapist. So, whatever. And I really can't say, watching Pepe Le Pew when I was a little kid, I really can honestly say that I never got the whole rape thing.
Me neither. Not one.
Fucking ridiculous. What's the runtime, Big D? I've heard a couple people talk about it. I've kind of heard things. I could go semi-pro at air hockey.
So what happened with Dave? Why did he cut out?
Why do you think? Let's see.
Did he say anything?
Super Slash Brothers.
Yeah,
Super Slash Brothers. Pussy.
Did he say anything?
No.
I just said he was tired.
Yeah. He got to get it in before he goes to bed. He's got to work tomorrow.
I went and got a bunch of fucking cups just for the occasion.
Huh?
148 minutes. Fuck that.
What? Are you kidding me?
Man, you and fucking long movies. What is wrong? You got ADD or something?
No, it's just
if the movie's good, what difference does it make?
Look,
because how do I know?
Watch two movies from the time I watch one.
Exactly.
I'm going to pick the two movies. That's just me.
Sorry, I'd rather watch Schindler's List than watch fucking Twilight twice.
But if I know it's a good movie, that's one thing. Like, I'll watch The Godfather a million times because I know how good it is.
Right.
The problem is, if I watch a movie that I haven't watched before and I don't like it, I don't like to turn off movies. I like to finish them because
I will give you somewhat of that because I've been putting off fucking Blitzkrieg at Stalag 69 for like a year.
Really? Is it long?
Dude, it's like 2.5 hours long.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm looking at this movie. I'm like, man, could it really hold my attention that long?
Yeah.
No.
There's a couple Wild Eye movies I took out that I was going to watch, like Faces of Fear. They said they were like 80 minutes long, and it's like almost 2 hours long.
Wait, which
There was
movie?
2 of them like that.
Faces of Fear isn't that long.
Yes, it is.
The anthology I reviewed a while back during Wild Eye Week.
Yep.
I mean, it's not. It's kind of long, but it's not that long. I
The
mean,
butchering is almost 2 hours long too.
Is it really?
It's an hour and 51 minutes.
Let's see. It says on here that it's like 96 minutes, and it's almost 2 hours long. Faces of Fear, almost 2 hours long. The other one is it's either Sleepless Nights.
well, did you watch the actual movie, or are you just looking at the runtime? Because
No,
I
put
think
the
the
movie
special
in.
features are included on the runtime.
Oh, are they?
I think so, because the movie wasn't as long. When I remember watching it, it's that one and a couple others. The movie, like, there was still more time after the movie was over.
Maybe Sleepless Nights is the other one that I put in that said it was pretty short.
Hey, Nathan, thanks for the stick.
Oh, that's cool, Big D. Yeah, but I really like Dark Slide. I really did.
The only reason why I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, Joe hasn't watched that one either.
No, not yet. I do want to watch it, but I put that one off too because it's a little bit long.
It's worth it. Some of them aren't, but that one is definitely.
I got to tell you though, I freaking love the Forest of the Lost Souls.
Fucking great movie. Fucking great. Just completely blew me away.
So good.
Yep.
Yes, Dark Slide is a Wild Eye movie, and it's a great fucking movie.
Yep.
That's a fantastic movie, and it is a longer movie. It's about 2 hours, but it really feels like you are watching two different movies.
Yeah.
During it, like the first hour is one movie, and the second hour is another movie, but they're both very. It's an amazing movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why the Forest of the Lost Souls went so fast. I know it's only like an hour and 11 minutes, but it's like two movies. That thing like flew by.
One thing I do really like about like the Full Moon Charles Band stuff is how he kind of makes all his movies interconnect in one way or the other, like a expanded universe. Like when I'm watching Psycho Circus earlier, there's a commercial from a head shop or a dispensary, and behind him is a whole row of evil bongs.
Yeah.
You know, so
Doyle. I mean, it has a flashback scene from the mind of a dog, so you're gonna like that.
Yeah, and which is the one I just reviewed, Doll Graveyard has Ooga Booga in it. Of course, also not a movie that could probably be made today. Because everybody,
you know how in this movie, a couple of the guys have the M16s that have the grenade launchers on them.
Yeah.
When I was a kid living in Germany, it was the middle of the Gulf War, right?
Okay.
So because Germany was a target for, just about anybody at that time, including the Russians and everything else, because it was the main staging area to go to the Middle East.
Right.
Even in our schools, we had to have soldiers stationed in the classroom.
No shit.
And each soldier was issued an M16 with a grenade launcher and full grenade bandolier.
Hell yeah.
And that was in our classrooms. So they had to do like a special thing where the soldiers would explain to us what was going on so we weren't scared and all that stuff, Because this is when I was like, first grade, second grade, kindergarten, those years.
Big D, Part 2 has grown on me. I didn't like it at first. Part 1 is amazing, but yeah.
Yeah, I've got them, D. I've got all 4 of the Hills Have Eyes movies. Well, all 5 technically, if we include the Hills Have Eyes 3 Mind Ripper or whatever the fuck it's called from Code
Oh,
Red.
that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 I don't know if it's actually part of the franchise, but I'm going to find out. I haven't
Did you
gotten
buy
around
the
to watching
Blu-ray?
it yet.
It's unofficial.
Huh?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I
you
bought
buy
the
the
Blu-ray off
Blu-ray?
Hamilton, the
Okay.
Code Red one.
Yeah, you gotta let me know what the runtime is on that because I think
I haven't got around to watching it yet. I just haven't. I'm like,
I might have a
right.
quick version.
Check it out, Rye. I definitely recommend it. It's fun.
What's that?
Rye, the horror guy, said he's gonna watch Psycho Gorman.
Oh yeah, good movie.
hey, Ryan, watch my review first.
Please don't.
I liked the movie. Quit being a jerk. Just because I tell it like I see it.
Bronco Jerkalo shits on movies.
I do not. I just tell it like it is. And if I see something wrong, I say,
Shits on everything we love.
hey, I love the movie. I just watched and everybody else shits on it. So what's wrong with that?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I like
Like
Sleepwalker.
every review I've ever seen on that movie is somebody shitting on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like every single one.
Joe.
And I don't get it at all because that is like the perfect fucking 80s horror film.
I'm surprised you like it that much.
Dude, it blew me away. I loved it.
I like it
fun.
too. I like it too, but like you said, it does get a lot of hate, and I'm surprised that you like that.
It was so good. I don't get it. It's a legitimately scary film. Now, not for somebody like us that's a, desensitized horror fan but like if you were just a normal person or maybe a kid, a young, 14, 13, 15 going into that movie to watch it, there's some legitimately scary shit in that movie.
Did you say normal?
You know what I mean?
No, I mean, did you say normal? Because it didn't bother me when I went to see it, but I get what you're saying.
Like, I mean, we've all been watching horror movies since we were little kids, so there's we're used to it. We've seen it, we've done it, but like a lot of people will be like, man, this is kind of honestly, a lot of it reminded me of Nightmare on Elm Street. Like a lot of it, I'm saying like there was this genuine creepiness and scary, especially to Brady. Like he's all sweet and he seems really cool, even though there's this underlying thing with him because of this interaction with his mom. And you think that he actually kind of likes this girl, but then, and I don't want to give away my whole fucking review, but when he starts when he tries to attack her, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when he's like fucking legitimately like fucking he's into it and he's fucking liking the torturing of this girl. And like some of the shit that's said in the movie, like where it really got me started was when the teacher confronts him and tries to, I don't know, and this is my opinion, they didn't actually come out and say it, but when he said there's other ways of compensation and he reached down, I swear that I'm right, that the guy was coming onto him, that the guy was trying to.
Yeah.
I am right in that, right? That's how I took it. So
yeah.
Okay, so and he rips the fucking dude's hand off. That looked awesome. I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And even like the CGI stuff they did, yes, it's very early CGI. The switching of the faces and all that.
It was cool for back then.
Yeah, it was. And then of course, you know me, how I look at movies, I always analyze films, and I try to look at most films from a logical standpoint. When the car, right, when he first is running from the cops, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, this guy's new in town. Plus, he's probably the only fucking guy with that Trans Am of that color in that town. Like probably the only fucking one. So how's he going to hide from the cops, really? I mean, he's up front in this cop's face, flipping him off and, all this stuff. How's he going to hide? And then he changes the color and the make of the car. And he makes it invisible. I'm like, okay, that explains how he's going to be able to hide. But at first, I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. And then it explained it. That's what a movie should do. They have a hole like that, and they addressed it, and they did it in such a way that made me believe that it was legit. You know,
Yeah.
like even though I really liked Willy's Wonderland, I liked it a lot. That movie was so much fun. That plot hole to me in that movie is not addressed in a way that makes it legit to me. If you
I
just
get
think
that.
about it logically, it's like, so it still bothers me, but it doesn't bother me to the point that I don't like the movie.
Right.
Same thing with, Psycho Gorman. I didn't like the family. And if I did my own edit, I'd just cut out every scene with the little girl and have him going crazy and nuts on people. That was fun, you know? I mean,
yeah.
fighting the other aliens and, whatnot and all that stuff. But it's
Yeah, I still
time
need to
for
watch.
another drink.
I still need to watch Bad Biology, Chris. I got that recently. That's the only
Oh,
Hannibal
man.
I've seen. So
I'm going to
Henning
turn
Lauder is
Heartbreak Ridge
God.
off because I'm not really paying attention to it.
Henning Lauder is the man. Did you know that Kino Lorber is starting to make 4Ks now?
Really?
Yeah.
I told Bill. Bill didn't realize that Deep Star 6 was on Hamilton.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, dude, it's the Kino Lorber release. It's a really nice release. I really like it. But it's not under their horror movie section. It's under just movies, or I don't know, maybe they got it on their sci-fi.
Huh.
I don't know.
I was looking at somebody put out Mad Max, and I was like, wait a minute. Scream Factory just had that, and that was one of their cheap ones. And I was kind of wondering, thinking to myself, who got the rights to Mad Max, and apparently it's Kino Lorber, and they put out a 4K of it.
Well, I heard, what's his name? Victor Miller or whatever his name is?
Yeah, George Miller.
George Miller. He's doing another one.
Yeah, that's what I've been
He's
hearing.
doing a follow-up to Fury Road or something.
Yeah, I like Fury Road. I thought it was a good movie.
I still haven't watched it. I own it, and I still haven't watched it. Yeah, Army of the Dead's on Netflix.
Wait a minute, you've never seen Fury Road?
Never watched it. I bought it as soon as it came out. I bought it. Like when it first came out, I bought it on DVD, and I haven't got around to watching it. I've always really liked those movies, but they're not movies that that I have to watch. Like I have to see it or else. I think they were like Mel Brooks's movies before he got real big, and I really enjoyed them. But I think he went on to better stuff.
I sent it so you can see what the cover's really cool for you and Joe to see it. I think I did.
Yeah.
Does anybody watch this Vampire and the Vampires versus the Bronx shit?
No. Yeah. Okay, well, take it for what it's worth. Monty saw it and said he really liked it. He's the only one I ever heard review it.
I was surprised by Tremor 6. I've heard so many people talk bad about it. I enjoyed it.
I've heard mixed about that. I've heard people who really like it, and then some people who don't like it at all. So
yeah.
Now there is a big downside to it, like in a lot of films for me, but it's just a personal downside. It's not like a plot hole or anything. It's a personal thing, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody that hasn't seen it. But there's an event that happens, and even though it's done in a really cool way, which Bill and I go back and forth about on our video, I just didn't like that it happened. But it is an awesome fucking movie. Yeah, what the fuck? Child's Play 3. Why not?
I just watched that the other day. It was on TV.
Well, I just went to Netflix and was scrolling through horror movies. I just throw something on in the background.
I literally just watched
I love Child's Play 3, dude. It's such a good movie.
It is.
So underrated, too. Such an awesome sequel.
It's like one of my favorite part 3s, like of any franchise. Like it's really good.
It's really good.
Everybody shit on that too, and it really pissed me off.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me either.
I loved it. I remember seeing it in theaters.
Even Derek, and I'm not talking shit about Derek's Horror Corner because I like Derek. Derek's a good guy. On Derek's Horror Corner the other day, I watched this video, and he said that he didn't like the way Chucky came back to life. I thought it was awesome. I like the reanimated versions in just about every Chucky movie.
Yeah, me too.
Every single one has a good way they bring
had
Chucky
to in that
back.
one, because if not, he couldn't do the whole thing with with the other kid, because that was the whole point. He tells him he's the first person he tells.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, literally,
he would have been after Andy again.
Like, it literally makes sense here how they bring the doll back. When they just showed it. I'm just not watching it. They bring the claw down.
Yeah.
And they pierce it, and all the blood comes out.
Exactly.
And it drips into the wax, and they start the factory back up. It makes sense, and I don't see why he didn't like that.
Too.
That's just me.
I completely agree.
In fact,
I am curious to know how nobody noticed this big old thing of blood.
At the end of the TV cut of Child's Play 2, they kind of show it already. Like, that's how that one ends, and it shows like the blood going in and his face being formed already.
Okay.
Yeah, but I really enjoy the way they do this. I always have. I even like the pre, early looking fucking, I don't know if it's CGI or whatever, how they mold it from the swirl into the eye, I like it. I like all of it.
I actually prefer the way they bring him back in 3 over 2, because 2 was always silly to me. Like, why did they go through so much trouble to salvage that doll to make it? You know what I mean? Like, if it's evidence, is one thing, you leave it alone. It's evidence.
Right.
They literally scrape it all apart. They refurbish the doll when they could just make a brand new one.
Exactly.
Greg, you are just delusional, bro. But I just think it looks cool. Like right here, they got all the wax, but it's not dripping. It's going up. It's like,
I love that.
It's like going back. It's upside down, and it's cool. Yeah, and I just like it. I love the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I love this movie. I love the setting of the military academy.
Me too.
I actually
think that one of the meanest spirited part in any horror movie is when he's replacing those bullets and laughing about it.
Derek was talking about how that's not believable because bullets are not interchangeable with paintball rounds. But what he didn't know is that, and he didn't realize, is that those bullets are actual military issue paintball rounds.
Yeah.
They have a cartridge. They have everything in them but a metal thing. Instead, they have a paint end in them.
That's one of my favorite.
Capsule. It's a capsule is what it is. But those are actual military rounds. They're not like a paintball gun, which I don't know if you ever play paintball or you know anything about paintball guns.
Mm-hmm.
Paintball guns have little round balls that you shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Now those rounds though, they're not the same. They are actual brass casing rounds.
Yeah.
They have a wad. They have a little tiny wad in them. They have black powder. They're just like a bullet, except at the end, instead of a bullet, they have a soft plastic tip that's got paint in it. So I had to tell him, dude, those are actual military rounds. That is a real thing. My pops brought me some of those when I was young.
Yeah.
From their training exercises, he brought me some of those. And I actually had some for like years. I don't know what happened to them, but yeah, I mean,
that's one of my favorite parts in any movie.
I love this. I love the military.
I agree, Craig. Definitely way better than the doll being hacked.
I love the opening kill. I think that's like, it's creepy, like the dark apartment. Like,
dude, that's like an iconic scene in the franchise. Even people that don't like the movie like that scene.
Yeah, and then I obviously love that the movie ends in a carnival because I love carnival.
Yeah.
And I love the effects, the gore effects. People say this is one of the less gory films in the franchise.
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I do too. Those scenes at the end, those are awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
And Seed is a good movie. It's not a good movie. It's a fun movie if you're watching it for the right mindset, and especially if you're watching it with your buds. That's a good time.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you're watching with your friends to where you guys can back and forth and crack on it,
yeah,
it's fun. Yes, it's a ridiculous concept, but there are good moments.
We gotta watch that with Joe.
I like the Brad Dourif moments, which everybody says that it sounds like Brad Dourif's just reading it for the paycheck. I don't agree.
I don't agree with that. He doesn't seem like somebody that would do that, but that's just my opinion.
I did like how they didn't mention Seed in Curse until the end. And all they did was mention the Tillies is what they did.
Yeah.
But I do like in Curse and Cult, they did completely remove the kid. That was the one downside to Seed. And even though I really like Billy Boyd as an actor, I really, really like Billy Boyd as an actor.
Yeah.
And as a singer, for that matter. I did not like Glenda. I hated that fucking character.
My favorite scene,
so
my favorite scene in that movie is the opening scene when he's like in the house. When he's,
Oh
like,
yeah.
That's my favorite scene in the entire movie.
To me, that's like a what do you call it? The Jason Goes to Hell thing, where you're kind of like tricked into thinking it's going to be an awesome slasher.
Yeah, that's a really opening scene.
Then it's a dream. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked Cult, Craig. I did. I liked Cult a lot.
I like Cult. I like the kills. The kills.
I like that there's multiple Chuckies. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
I love the dialogue about, especially in the scene about the psychiatrist, where Chucky's like, "Damn, this guy's more fucked up than I am."
He's obsessed with the shoes and stuff.
I fucking love that. You know, I was talking to a guy today, one of my clients, big Star Wars fan. And we haven't talked because he has kind of a rocky history with our company. And I gave him another chance today, which I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but
because he's a Star Wars fan.
They say we need the loans, so we're doing it. Anyways, doesn't matter.
I hear you.
He's a big Star Wars fan, right? Big Star Wars fan. And he actually liked Last Jedi. But then he tells me, he's like, "What did you think of Rise of Skywalker?" I haven't talked to him since before Rise of Skywalker came out.
Right.
I was like, I loved it, man. And I was like, and then I started talking about how I think that it's the ultimate Star Wars movie, and I don't see how any Star Wars fan can not like it. Exactly. And then I was just messing with him. I was like, and if you don't like it, because I already knew where he was going with his question. Like, if you don't like it, you're not a Star Wars fan.
Uh-oh.
And he's all like, okay, I'm just not. I was like, I'm just messing with you, dude. What were you going to say? Like, I was like, I have no problem with that. I just don't like it when people bash the people for liking something that they didn't like. And I said, I also don't like the fact that Star Wars and Disney, no matter what anybody has said, has done exactly what the fans have asked at every step of the way, and people still curse them for it. And they blame them for it when all they're doing is doing exactly what the fans have asked for.
Yeah, people can't make up their fucking mind. You know how it is.
But exactly. So, but he tells me that he actually really liked The Last Jedi while everybody shit on it. He really liked The Last Jedi, but he didn't like Rise of Skywalker because then they turned around and took everything they did in Last Jedi and changed it.
That's true.
I was like, well, not really. They did make a lot of it work. They didn't really change anything. They just kind of found a way to make it kind of fit.
Yeah.
And
I agree with that.
You know,
it's a good break movie.
But then he tells me something I thought was funny. He tells me, well, really, my only real problem with Last Jedi was watching Adam Driver and what's her name, kiss. I was like, really? That was your only issue with the movie, really? So that makes you not like it? Like, one fucking scene? Like, and I was like, it's kind of the same thing at the end of fucking
Luke and Leia did it
Last Jedi when Finn and what's his name, Rose kiss. It's like, okay, I'm about to die. Let's just get this kiss in. It'll give me a little something before I die. It's kind of the same way I feel Adam Driver or Kylo Ren was in that movie. Like, I know I'm dying. Give me that. Give me some sugar, baby. You know. Yes and no. It doesn't mess up the continuity. It does take the continuity in a different direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that I want to go in that direction. But with the series continuing, I don't know how they're going to approach that.
Yeah, correct.
What they're going to do. But remember, even though there is a Chucky inside the body of the daughter, of not the daughter, but you know what I mean, the
Brad Dourif's daughter.
Brad Dourif's daughter's character, there is still another Chucky doll in the asylum that also has his soul in there. And there's still the original Chucky doll, the very original one, that's in, you know, with the scars on his face and all that.
It's starting to sound like
just a head and is in the fucking, is at Andy's house. And I still kind of hope, even though I don't think this is what they're going to do, but I kind of think it would be cool is if every episode of the show was following a different Chucky on a different killing type thing.
Just like
I just think that would be cool. You know, and then at the end of each episode, the doll dies in some way. You know, until we only have a couple left or one left. You know, I just think that would be kind of cool. It would make it kind of almost like an anthology in a show.
And the last line of the last episode is, "Are we having fun now?"
Hey Joe.
Yeah.
Did you know that all the leprechauns are different?
The only leprechauns that's the same in the entire franchise is one in Returns.
The only ones that are different.
Yeah, the only ones that are different.
You guys can make fun all you want, but you know I'm right. That's the only reason you do it, because you know I'm right.
No, it's just because it's too easy.
No, how's it easy?
This shit is too easy.
How's it easy when I'm right?
It's just
like Willy's Wonderland has a slipcover.
You know what, motherfucker? I'm gonna show you. Just watch.
Okay.
The DVD has the black border with the sign inside.
Here we go.
The slipcover has a neon pink border.
Okay.
And where could I see the slipcover?
I'm gonna go next time I go to Bill's. I'm gonna see if he still got the damn Blu-ray because he borrowed it from a friend.
It's in the video.
I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to you.
It's in your video though. You showed it in the video. It doesn't have a slipcover on it.
Okay, well then I was wrong about that part, but it still has a fucking slipcover. Just like when it first came out, the ones at my Walmart had slipcovers.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
There's no fucking way your Walmart.
How do you know? How do you know? Are you at every fucking Walmart? Do you go to every Walmart and find out?
Why would your Walmart be the only one that has slipcovers, though?
Well, why not? My Walmart was the only one that had the fucking DVD copies of Psycho Goreman when nobody else did.
No, I found Psycho Goreman at my Walmarts, but
I'm talking about in New Mexico, motherfucker.
Oh my god!
No, just like your Walmart had the fucking Blu-rays of fucking Castle Freak when mine did not.
My Best Buy had it, not Walmart. My Walmart had the DVD.
Whatever. My Best Buy didn't even have that. No. But then again, my Best Buy don't have shit.
I'm doing a nice little Google search here, and there's not a single fucking Willy's Wonderland with a slipcover.
Ever. Period.
Fucking slipcover. Oh shit! There's Screamers 3 though.
Practically every horror movie that comes out these days has a fucking slipcover.
It's on that fucking multi-pack, Joe. Didn't you find that?
Maniac Cop 5 with a slipcover.
Yeah. Oh, this is too much. This is why I enjoy Friday nights. Oh boy.
Oh man.
Who'd have thunk it?
Here you go, Joe. Right here. I'm gonna send you a picture. All right.
There we go.
Here you go. Here is the Best Buy Willy's Wonderland with the slipcover.
Here we go. Thought you said your Best Buy didn't have it.
I didn't go to Best Buy. I found it on the internet. Fuck you.
I'm pissing my
My Best Buy didn't have shit.
That's the exact cover we have. It's just not a slipcover.
That's not the cover. This is the cover. This is the cover right here of the Blu-ray.
What am I missing here?
Mine hasn't even downloaded yet.
This is the cover right here. I'll show you. Here you go. Here's the cover. That's the slipcover. Here is the cover. This is the same one Bill has with the slipcover that he borrowed from his buddy. I don't remember what his fucking name is, but the guy is the same guy that told us we should do Dead Girl, and I still got to release
Willy. He got it from Willy's Wonderland.
That's the cover.
How come you guys didn't show it in the video?
Border.
How come you didn't show it in the video?
I thought we did, but obviously he was just holding the Blu-ray. I thought he had the slipcover with him.
How come mine's not downloading? So I got phantom slipcovers here.
Shut up.
It
That
says
ain't my fault.
downloaded
That's your
photo.
fucking
Look.
device.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Like, that's my fault. That's what I told you about. It has a neon pink fucking border on the
I have
slipcover.
the neon pink is the cover of mine though. That's the same exact fucking cover.
See, this is the one that I just sent you the picture of the Blu-ray. That's
Yeah.
the one I just got off Walmart.com. That I like I said. That's why I said I hope it had that slipcover because it does. I didn't show it.
See, mine doesn't have this cover. Mine doesn't have the cover that you sent me.
Which one? The black one or the blue one?
The blue one.
What does yours have? Wait,
Mine
did you get
has
the DVD or the Blu-ray?
I got the Blu-ray.
What's yours have on it?
The one on the top.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't find anything about
This snack. What up, homie G? I'm about to get another drink, y'all. I gotta get another drink before I start to lose my shit.
Make sure it's got a slip cover before you come back. Could it be, Joe? Could it be?
Absolutely not.
Mine's upstairs, so I don't have access to mine.
You can literally see the Blu-ray in the video, and it's the exact same one we have.
Yeah. I had a feeling.
That's not the Blu-ray I just bought.
Joe got the special one from Willy's Wonderland.
Has the original title Wally's Wonderland on mine.
Really glad that just missed my foot.
John Travolta's playing in it instead of Nicolas Cage.
It's got a double feature with Maniac Cop 5. And Screamers 3 is the bonus film.
Oh my god.
He's going to get that motherfucker. And I hope he opens the box and just like does the video from there because he'd be like, where the fuck is my cover? I swear to God, that's what's going to happen. But I swear that Bill has one.
Oh,
Hope you didn't pay extra for that slipcover.
Well, actually, if you want to know the truth, remember I told you that Walmart was sold out, and when I asked the guy, they said they were only going to get one more in or whatever the next shipment.
There's the one with
Well,
the slipcover.
on the shelf, on the Blu-ray, on the shelf where the Blu-ray sticker for it is or whatever.
Yeah.
It's $14.96 or something like that.
Not at mine anymore.
On Walmart.com, it was 18 something.
Okay, see, I got mine on sale, and I got like a $5 off coupon on it. I got mine at Target. And
Well, Target's always more expensive than Walmart.
Well, we get a lot of slipcover. I mean, not slipcovers. We get a lot of prescriptions. So they give us one of them $5 off coupons every once in a while. So that's how I bought Willy's Wonderland. Ended up getting it for $10. Well, now at Target it's like $30 for the Blu-ray.
yeah, that was the original price, $29.
Right. It's $30. Well, when I went into Walmart today and I went over to the movie section at Walmart, the Blu-ray is $30 now.
Yep.
Well, I just bought it on Walmart.com for 18 something. So I guess I'm
That's
lucky.
good. I mean, I'm glad you did.
I got it for $14.99 at Target the day that I got it.
Yeah.
It was
same
sale
here.
today,
Right.
just been released. Yeah.
There's an empty shelf at my Walmart that says $14.96. But that doesn't help me any when it's fucking empty.
True. Yeah.
There ain't no controversy here.
Controversy.
Just two friends yelling at each other.
About a slipcover that doesn't exist. Did it feel real nice in your hands, that slipcover?
I'm going to laugh when mine comes with a slipcover and I'm like, look what I got and you didn't.
And we're both going to laugh when that doesn't happen.
Where'd you say you bought yours, Joe?
Target.
Same place I got mine.
Maybe the slipcover is a Walmart exclusive.
I don't think so.
Well, mine doesn't have
You
it.
did it was fucking Best Buy.
Hey, Best Buy's got it. Ain't my fault.
It's funny because I just went on the Best Buy site and I went on Google and everything else, and I can't find shit about that.
It was right there. First thing that popped up when I opened it.
I watched the actual video that you and Bill did, and he holds in his hand the exact same Blu-ray I have.
He must have taken the slipcover off and left it in the bathroom.
Yeah, but it's not that cover that Brad is claiming that it has. It's the same cover as mine.
Oh.
Maybe it's not reversible artwork.
Oh shit!
It's got quadruple
Actually,
artwork.
that wouldn't surprise me if it did.
I'm surprised it didn't, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everything else does these days.
Shit, even Mill Creek put out "You're the Hunter" with fucking reversible.
It's weird when something doesn't come with reversible.
Wait,
cover.
what?
"You're the Hunter," not you, but "You're" with
No,
Red
Cajun
Beef.
Dave just said that Henry Cavill's going to be the new Highlander.
Who?
What are they remaking? Or I haven't heard. What? I'm a huge Highlander fan. I haven't heard about this. What?
Well, there can be
well,
only one, so.
I hope it comes with a slipcover.
They better not be fucking reconning fucking Duncan.
It's gonna come with Highlander 5.
They can do whatever they want
Highlander
with Connor McLeod, but they better not touch Duncan.
Highlander 5, the missing slipcover.
There can be only one slipcover.
The world. Oh, it hurts.
Screamers 3.
Oh, that sucks.
I think John Diggle was in Screamers 3. Screamers 3.
They haven't announced yet whether it's going to be a new character or a remake.
Did he say Henry Cavill was going to be the new Highlander?
Henry, I'm reading it right now.
I can see that, I guess.
He's starring in Lionsgate Highlander reboot. The original producer of the original Highlander was going to be part of it, but he died in February.
I was going to ask you if he died without a slipcover.
You know, sometimes when you find a joke you think is funny, you run it way into the ground.
I sure do. I do. I've noticed that about myself too, and boy, is it funny.
Like when you stole Jack's video idea.
I can't take it. I should have drank more.
Oh god.
I've got trauma now.
Uh-oh. That's probably better than trauma then.
Drummer later.
Trauma later.
Well, at the moment, it's the only way I can watch the movie I'm in.
Yeah, when's that coming out, dude?
I don't know. Tony Newton's been telling me very soon for like the last 6 months.
Brad watches it 45 times a day just to see himself.
I haven't watched it in a few months. I tried to get Rob to option it from Wild Eye.
Yeah.
But he says he won't unless they can get all rights, including streaming rights. And right now, Troma has the streaming rights. So
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because Wild Eye has their own streaming.
Plus, they have deals with
channels.
like Tubi and shit, you know.
Yeah. Well, their stuff's all over the place. It's on Amazon Prime. Actually,
But they control the rights to
Wild Eye
all
on
that.
Netflix? I don't know that I've ever seen a Wild Eye movie on Netflix.
They'd have to make a deal with them.
Hey, Junebug.
Hey, Junebug. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one on there.
And Netflix would probably be expensive.
There you
Lord
go, Craig. See?
Lord knows why. What did you say, Joe?
You see what Craig put?
Mm.
One of a kind.
No. 'Cause you're one in a million.
I will go out on a limb here and say maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just remembering it correctly. But every time Jason and Joe fucking start insisting, it gets my ire up and I get into it.
You stick to your guns a little bit more and more, don't you?
Like you said, I don't ever backpedal. Fuck you.
Oh, motherfucker.
He's gonna go create a slipcover just so he can be right.
I just thought about that actually. Yeah,
Fucking crayon and shit.
like I'm gonna go make a fucking slipcover. I'm gonna take another slipcover, white it out, and make a slipcover.
It's gonna be out of a fucking FedEx box or something.
He's gonna go superimpose it in the video.
Oh, that's too much.
I actually completely disagree on that, Junebug. I think he is a badass Superman.
Yeah, I did too. But I do agree that the writing wasn't the strongest. But then again, that's DC for you.
I disagree on that too. I love the Man of Steel.
I liked it too.
I love Batman versus Superman.
You're on your own on that one. It had its moments.
And the Zack Snyder version, I love this.
See what Craig put? You get the golden ticket edition.
Grandpa Joe. It's ours, Charlie. Fucking guy.
I am all over for Restore the Snyderverse. And if Warner Brothers fucking puts out this new Superman movie the way they say, fuck that, I'm boycotting.
Are you going to stop watching their DC movies or no?
I'm not gonna watch the Superman movie.
Oh, yeah, I get that. I wouldn't either. Fuck it. You can't retcon that. You just can't do it. It doesn't make sense.
It's a cheap way to pander, and in my opinion, it's insulting to the African American community.
I mean, like I said, at least with the Spider-Man, it was a completely new character,
Different character.
completely new universe
Exactly.
with a completely new backstory. And I like Miles Morales as a Spider-Man, to be honest. I think he's a pretty good Spider-Man.
See you later, Nathan. Thanks for
See you,
coming.
Nathan. A few of mine have them too there, Craig.
Guess what?
What?
There's at the Goodwill in Westminster in this video.
Really?
Mhm.
Where the fuck is that at?
I don't know. Well, about to see what it looks like though.
Huh. About to say that's up by where your dad lives. Well, not for a while, but yeah, they finally moved her father yesterday.
Really?
Hi,
To,
Nathan.
They still haven't put the part of his skull back in yet. I guess they're waiting for the brain swelling to go down still.
Wow.
Yeah. but he seems to be making decent progress. They put him in well, in here it's called Curanan, and they specialize in spinal cord and brain trauma.
Okay.
So he's going to go there for acute acute rehab or physical therapy and all that, and then he'll probably be moved from that to another rehab place to kind of get him back on his feet, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever told you this, but about 2 weeks after I was born, my grandfather got him a job in Denver working for Dover Elevator Companies,
Right.
which my grandfather worked for decades.
Oh, yes, you did.
Did I tell you about this?
Oh my God, yes, you did. That's
Elevator fell from
I know.
stories up. I don't remember how many, but stories up. The elevator
broke his back.
And it didn't break his back. It flattened. It didn't break a bone. That's the crazy part.
Flattened his spinal
flattened
cord.
his spinal cord.
Yep.
And it almost severed it. And they didn't think he would ever walk again. And then he did. And then it took a waiver from the governor of Colorado to get him into the military. But they used to have to, when I was a baby, in the hospital, they would lay me on my dad's chest so he could hold me. And that's the only way he could do it, because for a while he was paralyzed.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts. That I think it's just weird. Maybe it's because there was space below him, and I guess he saw it coming and he ducked enough. I don't know. He ducked enough, but it still hit him and it drove him down, but it didn't crush him or anything, because they got those post things at the bottom or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just crazy, that shit that happens.
I didn't know about that. Brad might know about it. He's pretty up with the Star Wars.
I actually read about that earlier.
Dave Filoni got a promotion.
Yep.
He is now the president and director of creative.
Yep.
Which
Really?
means he has all creative decisions over all future Star Wars projects.
Is that good or bad?
That's amazingly good. He's fully behind the Clone Wars, the Mandalorian, the
Nice.
Bad Batch, and he did some work on the movies too, but not like this. He is and he was handpicked by George Lucas.
That's
Kathleen
good.
Kennedy was handpicked by George Lucas to run the business.
Right.
Dave Filoni was handpicked by George Lucas to run the stuff.
Property. Yeah, the property.
Yeah, and then when Disney bought it, at least they finally brought him in to do some stuff. Because when Disney bought it, they canceled the Clone Wars, remember?
I didn't know that was the reason, but that actually doesn't.
They wanted to do their own shows. They wanted to do something that was their own.
Okay. I got
So-
that makes sense. Yeah.
So high in themselves, Disney.
So, hey, Rick, welcome back, brother.
Hey, Mr. Rick. Have you watched The Bad Batch yet?
I have been watching it every week. It's
Is it good?
fucking awesome. It picks
Is that
up.
animated
it picks
or-
up immediately where the last season of Clone Wars left off with when Ahsoka and all that,
Right.
and it picks up right during Order 66, right during Revenge of the Sith and Order 66.
Nice.
The very first episode, right at the beginning of the episode, Order 66 happens, and it takes up from there. No, Kathleen Kennedy is not getting fired. In fact, they just signed an extension with her. She is now the head of. She is the CEO of Lucasfilm for a lot more years. I don't remember what they said it was, but no, she's not getting fired. That is just an internet rumor. And honestly, I don't think she should get fired. I don't give a fuck what the fanboys say. I think she's done a damn good job.
Tell you, man, Disney just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Yep. And Disney's done a damn good job. And as I said, all they've done is give the fans exactly what the fans want. And the fans keep changing their mind and bitching and moaning because they're a bunch of fucking pussies.
Yep. I agree. I mean, I think Mandalorian is one of the best things. I heard for so many years they were going to do like a Boba Fett sort of show.
Yeah.
And we ended up with the Mandalorian, and it's fucking amazing. It really is.
Movie for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always wanted them to do the Tales of the Bounty Hunters or Tales from Jabba's Palace.
War of
Hey,
the
bro, I don't know if you can hear me, but it's still saying that your guest will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them to the stream. I don't know why it's not working for you, bro. It's worked before. It should still work again unless you got a new phone or something.
I'm getting ready to head out in a few minutes anyway. Tired.
Man, it's really fucking early. It's not even, it's like an hour before normal.
An hour before normal.
Usually don't leave till after 11:30 my time. It's only 10:30. I'm not even close to being drunk yet.
That's not my problem.
Which means it's only 12:30 your time. You were up later than that last night.
Say hello to the bad guy.
That I agree with, Tim.
Yeah.
I really wish Disney would do more of the traditional animated classic stuff than the
Me too. And it obviously worked for them. I mean, all those movies did amazing.
The last full one they did of that style was
Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog. The Frozen one was kind of like half and half.
Yep.
And then they've done a bunch of Pixar shit.
Princess and the Frog did really well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
It's a good movie.
My favorite is now and will always be Aladdin.
Robin Hood for me.
It's my second favorite. That was my childhood favorite too when I was young. My third is still Sleeping Beauty.
I like Sword and Stone.
Beauty and the Beast.
That's like my number 4 or 5. Beauty and the Beast is in there too. The Beauty and the Beast is probably my top 10. That's a really good one.
Beauty and the Beast and Pinocchio are my top 2.
Yeah.
Pinocchio's awesome.
I also really like The Great Mouse Detective. Like, I really like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I like Pinocchio because it's just fucking dark.
It is. You don't expect it to be like that. I mean, there are usually, I mean, look at Fantasia. Fantasia's dark.
It is, yeah.
In a lot of their scenes. But,
you know, the Chernobog, especially.
Yeah. Yep.
Beauty and the Beast was the first. Beauty and the Beast was the first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, that's kind of, I guess that's not surprising because I'm sure they didn't take a lot of the other. I mean, it was never really taken seriously. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were just kind of thrown away as kids' films.
Beauty and the Beast was the first one to be recognized like that.
Great film.
Yep.
I remember taking my daughter.
Snow White get nominated for Best Picture?
Not for Best Picture, no. Because I know for a fact Beauty and the Beast was the first one that was.
They got nominated for something at the Oscars back in the day.
Probably Best Song because of Elton John.
Or Best Beauty and the Beast. I'm talking about
Snow White.
Snow White.
Oh, Snow White. Yeah. I don't know about that.
Maybe it was Best Animated thing or first.
I think you're right, though. I think you're right, though, Brad, because I think that did get nominated for something.
It was for something, yeah. It just wasn't Best Film.
Yeah.
Yeah, Walt Disney got an honorary Oscar for Snow White. And, yeah, Cajun Dave, it's true. Pinocchio is nuts. Like, you watch it as an adult, it's like, holy shit. They're sending these kids to an island to friggin' get drunk and smoke.
Yep.
You have Pinocchio, kidnapped by the gypsy thrown in the cage. And
yeah, it turns them into fucking donkeys.
Turns them into donkeys on the island. I know, it's a fucked up movie.
Yeah. It's like the ultimate morality tale of don't be a bad kid.
Like those, like the actual Walt Disney movies were freaking dark.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them had dark shit in them.
Yeah.
It is Disney, Chris, but it's not animated, of course, but it is Disney. Now the sequel, which they ended up making, I'm pretty sure that was Disney too, Little Arliss. But
Old Yeller 3.
And it had a slipcover.
Old Yeller, that's like Screamers 3.
Yeah. The doctor was full of Snow White. Yep.
Brad's on the phone with Kinko trying to make a slipcover for Willy's Wonderland.
Please, just one. I just need one. That's all I need is just one.
How fast can you get it?
And it can't look like crayon.
You spell it wrong.
Who the fuck is Wally?
Willie's with an I-E. What are you thinking?
Oh, this is too much. I can't.
Like the generic green with the Chuck E. Cheese characters in the background instead.
There you go. While you're at it, produce me a copy of Maniac Cop 5. Oh, shit.
The invisible shelf of all the invisible movies.
I know. I just want to know where the fuck 4 went. Oh, man. Whew. Oh, God. Girls, your dates are here. Bad news is they're dead. Whew. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'm digging it this time, Joe. I think you would like it. I knew you would love the first one.
What's that?
Redwood Massacre.
Oh.
The second one goes in a pretty much a completely different direction, which I guess is not that surprising because, I mean, the first one was kind of underground and they put more money into this one by getting Danielle Harris and I've seen Gary Casper and other things.
Yeah.
But they put a lot more money into it. And this was originally the first one was a UK film, and this was American. So,
yeah, Chris, I usually watch a couple episodes a week, probably. So just it's good background show they put on, and my wife and I will watch an episode or two.
I usually do that with like either South Park or sometimes I do it with the Andy Griffith Show or Sanford and Son. Did I tell you I finally got the last season of that?
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. We went to Goodwill by where my mom lives, and they had one season of Sanford and Son. It was the only one that I didn't have.
Nice.
Yeah, it was the 6th and final season.
I actually saw it today at my FYE. They had it there.
Did they really?
Yeah.
I love Sanford and Son. It's such a good show. It makes me laugh hysterically.
That was my brother. He's trying to figure out how to get in. His fucking mic and shit won't turn on this thing. It keeps saying that it's blocked on his thing to join this chat or to join the stream.
You must have it disabled or something.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know. I told him one of these days when he's at home or something, if it keeps doing it, to get his wife's phone, call me and we'll try to figure out how to work our way through it. But
oh, this is uncorked. Okay, they made this. Why you gotta laugh?
wait, the Boar remake was awesome. There's an original. There's a remake.
What's that?
To Boar.
Really?
I thought
Must be
Boar was
another one of those mystery movies.
Mm.
I've only seen the one that. Okay, I've only seen the one that's done by the same guy as Charlie's Farm. Unless you're
Yeah,
talking
I thought-
about the original being Razorback, but I don't think Boar was a remake.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know of
That's
any
all
other.
I know of.
Yeah.
Just Razorback.
Razorback's awesome. Is that one you didn't particularly care for, Joe? I knew somebody didn't like it.
No, I like Razorback.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe Dave. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it might be.
I know he has it.
Yeah, Chris Sun did that one in Charlie's Farm, which I really hope we get a sequel to that. He said that we were supposed to. I can't remember if he wrote it as a trilogy or if he just said we were going to get another movie. Actually, sometimes IMDb puts it
He
on.
figured it out.
Am I
Hey, what's
good?
up, Donald? Hey, Donald.
Yeah, you're there. You're blurry, but you're there.
There he is.
There you are.
There I am, sort of.
What's up, dude?
What's happening, boys?
So what'd you have to do? You just turned. What'd you have to do?
Well, when I went into the site settings, it said to let StreamYard access to it. So I went into there to all sites and I typed in StreamYard and it was right there and it had that mic and camera off. So that's how I had to do it.
Huh.
But it took me a while to figure it out, but I finally got it figured out.
Well, that's good. So
Let's
we're
see.
just talking. I don't know. We're talking old TV shows right now, I guess.
Old TV shows.
Chris Sun did Come and Get Me, which I've never seen. He did Daddy's Little Girl, which I'm pretty sure Moods really liked that one. He thought that one was good. Charlie's Farm, Boar, The Dark Side Down Under, that's a TV series, and he has a new movie called The Possessed.
It's okay, Martin. We all make mistakes. I do it all the damn time. Just ask Jason or Joe; they'll tell you. Every chance they get.
The Possessed.
What'd you call Tim?
Martin?
Yeah.
Did I say Martin?
Yeah.
You did.
What did I say Martin for?
I don't know.
Did you just say somebody named Martin or something like that?
I'm looking like, where's Martin?
I don't fucking know. Sorry, Tim.
George Romero. Oh, John Jarrett's in this new movie, The Possessed. Huh. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't he have something on him too? Like somebody was pressing charges against him for doing something years ago?
Who's that?
John Jarrett. The guy was Wolf Creek. Can somebody accuse him of rape or something? Sure. Either Craig will know or Andrew will probably know. Thought somebody said that they accused him of something.
John Jarrett? Yeah.
Yeah.
Years ago, he got accused of some sexual misconduct or
Yeah.
not sexual misconduct, but maybe like sexual harassment, which is not the same thing, people.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Oh. I can tell a girl, hey, you look pretty today, and that can be considered sexual harassment, which is bullshit. But hey.
Pretty much now.
You know what's crazy? As a manager years ago, we used to do like in-services, and one of the in-services I had led was a sexual harassment in-service. And one of the main points we had to make was something isn't considered sexual harassment unless someone is already made aware that the person is uncomfortable with it. So,
Right.
For example, if you say something to somebody and they're okay with it, it's not sexual harassment. If you say something and they tell you once, I'm uncomfortable with that, that's still not harassment unless you do it again.
Yeah.
Because the first, but that's how really how it should be. Because what's uncomfortable for one person isn't necessarily uncomfortable for another.
Well, I got a claim on me back in the day, and I told the person who was doing the investigation or whatever, I was like, yes, I'm sorry, but I'm a reasonable person. I don't think what I said was reasonably can be construed as sexual harassment at all. And he agreed, and the other people agreed, and yeah, it was fine.
That's cool. It just got dropped just like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much. But the people that did it were just jerk offs, is what it was.
That's exactly it. I mean,
what happens.
You have people you work with say a long time that you can say a lot of stuff in front of, and they don't care. And then you say the same exact thing in front of someone else, and they might not like it. But it's not sexual harassment in one case, but another that it is. So it's.
Well, the funny part about it is that the lady who said that I sexually harassed her husband started the conversation. And her husband initiated the conversation and everything about it. And so, and at the time she was laughing and joking right along with us. But for some reason, probably because I was her boss, she got a stick up her butt about something I said to her or told her to do something, and she didn't like it.
Right.
So she was one of those people, she would go and she did anything she could to get special treatment is what she did.
Right. So she told on you.
And everybody knew that.
Hey, what's up with you wanting everything stuck in the ass right now?
What?
First you wanted a bottle in his ass, and now you're talking about sticking a stick in her ass, or she had one in her ass or something.
Up her ass. And
what's up with you in the ass, dude?
Well, you had to see what was going on with Dave. It's just funny.
As a matter of fact, that might be happening now as we speak.
It might be.
Dave's got some weird fetishes.
Yeah.
He sure does.
Is that his new girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah. She's been around a little while. She's pretty cool though. He's getting the old enema treatment right now. Or the douche treatment, depending on what you added to the water.
Slave maggot.
Yep. That's all right. We're just standing here. We're sitting here talking to a bunch of dudes.
Speaking of fetishes, how about the fucking barber and the sergeant or whatever in this fucking movie?
Yeah, tell me about it. He's weird to begin with.
Andrew Robinson?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Hellraiser.
Hellraiser, yeah.
He even smelled Andy's hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, Wednesday, and he goes,
Weirdo. So what? It's Taps meets Child's Play, right?
pretty much.
Taps is a good.
That's
film,
a good fucking movie.
It is, yeah.
And Tom Cruise was like, that's the first time, and I didn't see it till Tom Cruise was, of course, much older and like whatever. But Taps is like, Tom in that one, and then also in The Outsiders, Tom Cruise was a badass.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I
think
saw
he got
that.
weird when he
I saw
started dating
Taps.
Katie Holmes.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it started with Nicole Kidman, actually.
Well, weren't they both Scientologists?
Yeah, because him and Nicole Kidman, they had some weird shit going on back then.
Yeah, eyes wide shut.
Yeah.
Didn't Tom Cruise get divorced from Katie Holmes?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't follow that shit.
Yeah, she's with Jamie Foxx now.
No shit. Are you serious?
Yeah, she's been with him.
She is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Good for Jamie Foxx.
I was gonna say
She's
Jamie Foxx is a lucky dude.
She's still a hottie.
Oh yeah.
She went from a hottie to a mommy.
Yeah, I didn't like it that they replaced her in The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I mean, now the girl did a good job. What's her name? But
Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah, she did a good job, but she didn't. She did. She fucking.
She has a different energy to her.
Yeah.
She also didn't have the same rack that fucking Katie Holmes has.
That's true. I was about to say Anne
Christo,
Hathaway, but she played somebody completely different.
Yeah.
It wasn't the I guess they didn't focus much on that in the Christopher Nolan trilogy.
What, Selena Kyle?
No, they didn't focus on the women characters too much in that. In those films, which they didn't really have to. I mean, they were more about Batman and Bruce Wayne.
Well, I guess
will say that even though people really love The Dark Knight, and I do agree that it's a great film, the story of Batman Begins is better.
I agree.
Like I love the fucking. We never got to see that before. Like we've all seen Bruce Wayne's origins done a million times,
Right?
but we never got to see the in-depth look into like Bruce Wayne out studying and training, and
Yeah.
and then being tricked by Ra's al Ghul, and that was pretty cool. I mean, that was a whole new aspect of the story that we had never seen before.
Yeah, like I always say, I feel like Batman Begins is about Bruce Wayne. I feel like The Dark Knight is about Harvey Dent, and I feel like The Dark Knight Rises is a lot to do with John Blake, like the Robin character. So I think it's how they sort of focus on the different characters in the films. Like obviously they're Batman movies, but again, The Dark Knight, it's actually Harvey Dent's story. It's like the rise and fall of Harvey Dent.
Yeah, it is. And Joker is the catalyst. He's not
exactly.
Yep.
But people focus so much on his performance that it kind of took over.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, what do y'all think about Gotham, the TV series?
That was really good.
That kind of gives you an insight of what happened and how he became Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different take because none of those bad guys were there before he became Batman, really,
Right.
But it's a very different take, but it was really good, and they did a good job. And I think the guy that plays Jerome is a damn good Joker.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Me too.
Like, even better than the guy that's actually the Joker in the franchise, his brother.
Yeah.
Like, Jerome is the Joker from the comics, like the newer comics. He had his face taken off, and then he stapled it back on. All that shit. That's the fucking comic book Joker from nowadays, and I liked that. I thought he was fucking nuts. I liked their version of Mr. Freeze was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was cool.
At least they didn't go fucking all big goofy like they did in Batman and Robin.
Yeah, but they didn't show enough of him in there. They could have done a little bit more with his character, I think.
And you can hate me for saying this to think I'm weird, but now that she's legal, the chick that plays fucking Catwoman or Catgirl or whatever, she's fucking hot.
Oh, but Danielle Harris is like off, right?
Hey, she's hottie. What can I say?
Watch Girl
She's
House.
legal.
Watch Girl House.
She's legal.
What's Girl House?
That's the slasher with Slain in it.
Thomas Jane would have been a good Harvey Dent.
Yeah. I liked who they picked. I thought he did a fantastic job.
Mm-hmm. Except he was blonde.
No.
But I mean, it is what it is. But it still was weird seeing a blonde Harvey Dent.
That's the one I keep trying to get you to get.
But then again, in the original Batman '89, Harvey Dent was played by freaking.
I was going to say Lando Calrissian played for Harvey Dent.
Billy D. Williams, which was not a bad job. He did a good job too.
Yeah.
But I did find it kind of funny that we're talking about the same continuity.
Yeah.
And they retconned him in Batman Forever, and all of a sudden he's a white guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, because and at the time, like I say, I am about changing characters, but in 1989, when I watched the original Batman, I don't think I had ever read a comic book with Two-Face in it. So
really,
well, I was a kid. I was 8 years old.
Yeah. I guess
so I mean, when that movie came out, so to me, Billy D. Williams was fucking Harvey Dent. I mean, I didn't know any better. I mean, it wasn't until I saw and actually what it was that made me really take note of Harvey Dent was Batman the Animated Series.
Animated series, yep.
And I knew that it was based off of Batman 89, especially since they used the music and everything.
Yep.
And I'm like, wait, why is he a white guy now? What happened? And I didn't realize that the character always was. It was just it wasn't until later that I realized that when I started really reading those comics,
That's one of the best cartoons ever.
In fact, I don't remember reading. I'm sure I did. I know I read comics when I was a little kid. I know I did.
Yeah.
I was reading Stephen King books as a little kid, but I just don't remember. Honestly, the comics I remember reading as a kid. I remember, of course, the Sunday Funny comics. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Right.
I remember reading the Archies.
Yeah.
And I remember reading the Disney cartoon comics like Mickey and Donald.
Right. What about
and
the
then
Peanut?
I remember reading Spider-Man.
Yeah. Yep.
As a young kid.
Yep.
But the actual Batman comics, I knew, of course, I knew who Batman was, of course. I must have read something about him or comics. Because as soon as Batman 89 came out, I had to go see it. I loved it,
Yeah, Junebug, Marlon Wayans as Robin. Yep.
I heard about that.
Marlon Wayans was supposed to be Robin.
Yep, Marlon Wayans. Robin Williams.
Robin Williams was supposed to be the Riddler. Yeah, I remember that. There was a rumor about that.
And what it was is that Robin Williams and Tommy Lee Jones didn't get along.
Really?
Or something like that, if I remember correctly.
That's right, because he played Two-Face.
And maybe he didn't. I don't think he liked Jim Carrey much either.
I don't know, but Jim Carrey was a damn good Riddler.
Yes,
he was. Yeah, he was a fun Riddler. He really reminded me of almost Frank Gerson's Riddler, but more comedic, a little more comedic.
Yeah.
Like, if you ever remember in the original Batman cartoon, or not cartoon, in the Batman 66 show, Frank Gorshin actually laughed more than the Joker.
Yep. Yes, he did. He was so over the top, but I loved it, though.
Yeah, his Riddler, I think he won an Emmy for his Riddler.
Did he really?
Or he got nominated or something.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I remember people praising his Riddler. And
him and the Joker were my two favorite villains on the Batman 66.
Yeah. For me, I also really like Burgess Meredith's Penguin.
Yeah, I did too. And Egghead, Vincent Price's Egghead, but
and I didn't realize for years that it was the same guy that played in. I didn't realize this until I was an adult that Burgess Meredith is the same Burgess Meredith that played fucking Mickey.
Really?
They're two. Well, I mean,
I knew it right away because of the voice.
Two totally different people, two totally different characters. One's much older. It just,
I just knew it because of the character. I mean, the voice. You could hear it in the voice.
Yeah, well, as soon as I figured, it's like, oh, well, duh, listen to the voice, But
hey, Mr. Bones.
Hey, Mr. Bones.
And I love Julie. My favorite, I know Eartha Kitt. I liked Eartha Kitt.
I did too.
I really liked Eartha Kitt. But to me, Julie Newmar was the sex pot Catwoman. She was the hottie.
Yeah, she was.
She was the one that in my pre-adolescent dreams were about. Because I don't know if Donald will remember this. I don't know if you remember this, Trump, but you remember we used to come home from school and we weren't allowed to go outside.
Yeah.
And so we had to lock the doors and do our homework, and then we would go watch TV. And that's probably, I still blame my mom for how I got fat. No, but she wanted us to be happy, so she'd buy us snacks and shit. So, because she was gone and we were just by ourselves, until the evening when this girl would come over and stay with us overnight. But what we did is we watched, I think it was ABC Family at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or whatever that showed the Batman reruns. I mean, that's what we watched every afternoon after school.
Even though there was a big disconnect in the years, it's still, it was just a fun show.
Yeah, they reran it all the time, and that's what we watched.
I remember watching it too after school.
Yeah.
Then on Saturday mornings, they play some on Saturday mornings right after the Saturday morning cartoons. It was Saturday morning cartoons, and then they'd play like Saved by the Bell for an hour, and then they played Batman.
Yeah, but the cartoons that they're playing nowadays, they ain't shit compared to what we were watching back then.
True,
I know.
very true.
To this day, I always think of the Batman episode when Robin gets his voice taken away, so he can't fight because he can't make his fucking karate sounds. I always think about that episode for some reason.
I don't remember that one. And I must not be that far in my sets because I'm watching them those still.
I gotta watch my sets too. Such a good show. They were just so much fun. I don't think we had those after school. I used to watch the Super Friends a lot after school, and Sid and Marty Krofft, their hour with the Space Nuts, and you got the Sigmund the Sea Monster and HR Puff and stuff, Electro Woman and Dyna Girl.
And see, like when I was that age, is when Nickelodeon was starting to get big.
Yeah.
They had
I watched that at the very beginning.
They had the Double Dare and the
Yeah.
You can't say that on television, and the game
you guys
shows
caught it when it was already fairly popular.
Legends of the
well, that's when it was really
when it
getting
was
big.
just
Like
starting.
Legends of the Hidden Temple and all that.
Yep.
That Legends of the Hidden Temple's made a comeback. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's coming. They're making an adult game show.
Yeah.
They used to have Dusty's Treehouse on in the morning, and that was like a 3 or 4 hour show in Nickelodeon back when they first started.
I do have to agree with Derek on one thing on this. The kid in this, and I've always thought Tyler was annoying, but he is really dumb and naive. He's had Andy telling him the whole time that Chucky's bad, and he's still, although it takes him to the end of the movie for Chucky to pull a fucking knife on him to realize he's a bad guy.
Well, he's a little kid and he didn't have any friends, and Chucky was like his first friend there. So, I mean, I don't know.
Stupid bastard.
Damn, you young. Hey, where'd my brother go?
I don't
know. Johnny Bravo, man, I was in high school when that shit came out.
Yeah, I wasn't a big Johnny Bravo fan.
I liked Johnny Bravo. He was fun. Come here, mama.
I like Samurai Jack. Those were some of the
better so funny because Johnny Bravo would not be made today. That's the funny part.
Oh, no. A lot of them wouldn't be made.
People still love that shit. Like, oh, yeah, a lot of Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times they use the word retarded or stupid and fucking Dexter,
Dexter's Laboratory?
Yeah.
I watched that with my daughter, and we used to watch Doug. We used to watch Doug a lot.
Even thinking back to like 2001, I think, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back,
Yeah.
Everything they taught, you are so gay, and or even Clark, ooh, you fucking faggot. I fucking hate guys. I love women, Like none of and they still did it though in the fucking, but they made like an issue of like they slapped Jay, like you can't say that now,
Yeah.
Yeah, Junebug, you a kid still, bro. I wish I was 28. I'm so jealous.
Johnny Bravo.
You having trouble there, Trump?
Somebody called in and it took you off my Bluetooth, so I had to back out, put you back on my Bluetooth to come back in.
Trump's having an issue keeping it up.
Hey, I don't have that issue, buddy.
That's not what your wife told me.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
oh, shit.
I have the golden cock.
Uh-oh.
Hey, the shit just got deep in here, but damn it. Hey.
I was just going to say, do you call it the golden cock? Because it's
I do. I do. I call it the golden cock, and I tell my wife that all the time. I say, this, I have the golden cock.
And she tells me, "Well, find that motherfucker and show it to me so I can sell it for something."
How much is golden ounce now?
Did you drop your phone?
No, I hit a bump. Would you just shut up about my phone, damn it? Shit!
So it's okay.
I'm
for me to
having a
talk-
little bit of trouble, damn it.
It's okay for me to talk about his wife and his cock, but not his phone. Shows you where my brother's priorities are.
Yeah, leave the damn phone alone. Damn phone shit.
Hey, did you watch my latest pickup video, dude, of all the action figures?
No,
I got a
I
shitload
have
of the
not.
new He-Man figures, bro. You should check it out.
I will have to check it out.
Yeah, they started re-releasing the He-Man figures, but they're
I think you-
practically they're practically collector's items right as soon as they come out because they're so damn scarce.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean they're out for like a week and they're already up at $30-$40. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know?
You think they're testing the market, or do you think that they're
No,
just-
what it honestly is I really think that the thing with in 2002 they put out the new show, right? Remember?
okay?
They redid Master of the Universe. They put out a new show and they released this huge line of figures. Well, the figures didn't sell as well as they thought they would, which is one of the reasons that Master of the Universe got taken off the air. The other reason is because, well, they put it up against Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Football. How do you
Yeah.
compete in that time slot, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So after they did that, they were like, well, fuck, you know, these things aren't selling like we thought. So they made this deal with these companies that did the classic line and the collector line and all that, right? And they made these
Right.
awesome retro looking figures that of all the different shows, all these different things, like King Grayskull, all the different storylines, some beautiful fucking figures, right? Well, these things were going upwards of, you know, $150 a piece, and they were basically made for collectors. That's what they were made for.
Right.
Well, then with this Origins line, they're thinking again, okay, let's try this, doing the whole mass production thing for the public again. But yet, a lot of kids these days don't know what the fuck they are.
True.
The collectors do, of course. So the collectors started hitting the stores and buying them up right away. And that was the way the first wave went. And then they made this weird deal where the second wave was only available in Europe, and the only way to get them here was offline. And then I talked about this with Jack because he showed me one from he thought was the second wave, and I told him, no, dude, that's the third wave.
Right.
And those are available here, but those things were being sold out before they even got to stores. And so they just weren't making enough of them. And then, of course, COVID hits.
Right.
So people aren't buying toys. But like mine, aside from like a couple figures, mine sold those things like hotcakes. And they put out so many He-Mans and Skeletors, of course, that they're still like, I just went and bought the last two He-Man and Skeletors that were at my store just so I could fucking open them to pose with my castles.
Right.
But
Because you
like
left the
the
rest of them
fucking
in the
Castle
package,
Grayskull
right?
comes out, and my Walmart only gets 2 of them.
Yeah.
And luckily, Bill's dumbass was one that got one. And you know how he got one? Because he was in the Lego fucking aisle looking for Legos, and they had put it in the wrong place.
No shit, really?
They put it with the Lego sets, and he got it and that's the only one they've gotten since, and they haven't got one since. And now they're already going for $150 on eBay, but Big Bad Toy Store is still selling them for 80 something.
Oh, okay.
Of course, with shipping, it comes out to like $93, which is not a big deal.
It's still better than what they're being scalped
Yeah.
as.
And it comes with that, exclusive Sorceress figure, which that Sorceress figure on eBay alone opened out of the boxes going for over $80.
Really?
Yeah. And then, but the thing with the Big Bag Toy Stores is it tells me it's still a pre-release, and I have to wait till August to get mine.
But at
Even
least
though
you're
I've got
getting
the
it for a
order in
decent
already,
price.
I'm not going to get it till August, supposedly.
Yeah, well,
So,
Like I said, at least you're getting it though.
yeah. And it looks so badass. I can't wait to get it. It looks just like the original, except it's more detailed, more painted.
Yeah.
So,
Does it have all the same like accessories and all?
yeah, it comes with all the accessories and everything. The same thrones, same chairs, the fucking stickers. You know, the monsters in the dungeon and all that. You know, the only thing is like the door is painted brown instead of green. Like the trap jaw is supposed to be painted brown, like it is in the cartoons. And on the back of the castle, all the roofs on the back are painted brown.
Huh.
So, and then they also released 2 Panthors. They released the regular Panthor, which is the one I picked up and put in my video. And they're bigger than the originals, and they're nice. They're cool. I like them a lot. But they also released a flocked one, which has like the purple fuzz on it.
Yeah.
But now that purple fuzz one is so rare. On eBay, I found one for $100.
Is that a chase? Is that considered a chase figure as far as He-Man's considered?
I guess it's an alternate version, but
oh.
And then like John was telling me, "Hey, where's Manny Faces?" I'm like, "Well, dude, I haven't got that yet. I'm still trying to get them all." And he's like, "Well, you need to get Manny Faces." Well, I'm working on it,
Yeah.
I wasn't even planning on it. I totally planned on stopping after the first wave. I got all the figures from the first wave.
Right.
And I was like, okay, that's it. I'm not gonna get the rest. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't want to collect something else. I'm done. But then they released the Panther, and I was like, man, I really just want just the Panther, so I can have both cats. And then I was like, fuck, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like, man, those are badass. And I'm like looking up at my wall, and I'm like, well, there's still some room up there. And I was like, all right. And then I also bought that faker John Cena.
Yeah.
Which is too
I'm
cool.
surprised Joe hasn't gotten. Hey, you haven't gotten them yet, have you, Joe?
No, I haven't got any. I see them at my stores, but you know me, it's like I try not.
Which ones do you see at your stores, Joe?
I don't really look through them. I've seen them like, if I walk down the toy aisle, because I try to stay away from figures because if I start collecting those, then
if you see Manny Faces, Scareglow, Orko at store prices, which is like 14 something.
Yep.
Manny Faces, Scare or She-Ra. Basically next time you go, let me know, because if they have any of those, I will PayPal you the money right then and there to buy them.
I've seen She-Ra and Scareglow. I know that.
Vacation time, healthcare, and career
development. What was that,
I'm in a truck stop, filling my truck up, and getting me a cup of coffee.
Well, fellas, I am going.
Yeah, that's it for me too.
All right, we'll call it a night then, guys. We'll call it a night.
Good, you. All right, y'all have a good night.
See you, Don.
Right, bro. Peace out. Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Yep.
Thank you for sticking with us. We had really good attendance tonight. Thank you for that.
Yep.
And peace out to everybody. See y'all next week.
Yeah. Good night, everyone.
See you, everybody.